Hello, everyone. It's Thursday night. It's 6:30 p.m. We've got a story to tell, and that means it's time for some Rise of the Runtlords. Derek, I gotta say, you look beautiful as always.
So stoic. Just unmoving.
Statuesque, Derek. I mean, it looks like you're in a photo shoot right now.
Oh, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
You don't want to talk to us right now? Fine, Derek. Be that sassy way.
Oh, Derek.
How is everyone feeling out there? I know Derek's feeling real sassy, but...
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
You're nervous.
Super nervous.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think you have a right to be nervous. It's a frightening prospect. But are you ready to get into it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? I'm ready!
We'll send this later.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, God.
When last we met, the Runtlords brawled with the terribly horrific Grawl family. Mammy Growl brought an onslaught of destructive forces. The manipulative magic of Mammy was quickly brought to a standstill, however, when Vincenza dispelled the protective and maneuverable magics that Mammy had preemptively cast. Her protection gone, her spectral hand gone, and her ability to fly gone, Mammy could hardly move. So she called for her sons, all of them, and vanished. The zombified corpses of the Grawl brothers, some of whom the heroes had already killed, shambled about, smashing whoever was closest. Lottie, Jacoby, Mookton, and Vincenza went about hacking and slashing all through the room. Sora called another ally and a goblin dog, and with that, all of the party was in full motion. The amount of enemies was nearly overwhelming, but suddenly something worse happened. The foul-mouthed, kitty song-singing, marble-stuck-in-his-nose ogrekin Ruckus attacked. All was almost lost, but Xander and Vincenza set the house ablaze, and soon the brute and all his brothers were dead and stayed dead. Jacoby burst through a wall, creating a clean getaway for the group, but when most had stepped outside, Sora noticed that they were not alone. Mammy was at the front door waiting for them. The grotesque woman blatantly threw about magic from her wands. The whole party rushed after her as she had problems moving too far, too fast. And although there was a close call with Mammy ripping life force from Jacoby's body, the Runtlords killed her. They let her body burn in the inferno they had created. The Grawls were no more. In their brief moment of victory, they heard a loud roaring sound unlike any they had ever heard before. The rushing sound of water cascading over rocks and trees could only mean one thing. The river was flooding. At first, they sought a way to save themselves, but Lottie, with her knowledge of tides, realized they were fine. The town, however, was in a dire situation, so they rushed back to Turtleback Ferry. The town was half washed away when they arrived. The echoes of screams rushed their ears as townspeople ran scared left and right. Many were stuck in the church, some were wading treacherous waters, but most importantly, a group of children and their teacher were stuck afloat in one of the upside-down giant turtle shells as it wrapped itself around the general store. The current pushed hard against the boat, but an even more frightening creature appeared. A large, slithering boa wiggled its way through the water for an easy meal. The Runtlords did as heroes would do. They jumped into action to save the children. But, sorry, I lost my place. There it is. Jacoby swam recklessly to the boat while others tried to hit it from afar. After seeing that the easy meal wasn't quite so easy, the snake tried to slink away. But Sora would have none of it. She turned into a shark and tore through the flesh of the frightened beast, destroying it forever, thus saving the lives of all that were in peril. The day was not yet over, however, as some in the party noticed a log drifting downstream towards the church. They thought of yelling out. They thought of warning. But as it got closer, it sunk below the water, and they realized that was no log. A behemoth monster from elder days rose from the water, its massive size dwarfing the buildings of the town. Now the Runtlords have no hope but to stand in opposition to this terrible fiend. The time has come to fight an otherworldly horror. And now our tale continues. Oh, Derek, I can't believe you're pantomiming through Diana's mouth. That is so incredible. Derek, great job. And this time you were right on pitch. You know, normally you're off pitch, but this time it was perfect.
Look how happy he is about that.
I know.
Very proud. Very proud.
As Lottie sat in the crow's nest, the rain flooded into her hair and jacket, becoming a part of her uniform. The night was thick with rain. The ship tossed and turned far beneath her as the waves joined with the drops of falling from the sky, dancing merrily. Lottie's stomach was also dancing. She couldn't tell if it was the ship, the bad gruel that had been served for dinner, or something else.
Waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day that we get our pay.
She sang before adding.
Waiting for the day before I can actually get a meal instead of stew.
Her watch had been on for 3 hours when she spotted the movement, something pushing through the water perpendicular to the waves. She immediately whistled down a Mockingay's song. No one stirred. As her heart began pounding, watching the skiff near the Kraken, she began whistling furiously, hoping someone would hear her warning. Nothing from below. She hurled herself down the rigging, hitting the deck and struggling to stay upright as the waves ripped at the ship. She ran for the men that were supposed to be on watch. They were already slaughtered. There was a throbbing in the back of her head as the moon tried its best to cut through the rain clouds. When she awoke, she felt the ropes binding her and her crewmates to the port wall of the ship. She gathered her senses and saw something she never thought possible. Mace, on his knees, hands bound behind his back. "Where is it?" The shrouded woman barely spoke, but her voice pierced the storm. "I know you have been searching for that magical place." "What's it's important to you? You Zarni thugs only care for money and illicit goods," Mace said. "I assure you that I am no thug. Scream if you like, but I will find the rune forge. It is my calling." Lottie caught a brief glimpse of the black eyes of a drow as lightning flashed. Lottie laughed slightly to herself.
This woman's in for a rude surprise if she continues this way. Couple more seconds and I'll be out of this rope.
She thought.
Then she'll meet someone new. He's strong and made of pure steel.
The heavy rain became a weight on her as she heard him start to barter for the crew's and his own freedom. "I don't have it. The location. Not yet. How about a trade? You can have something far more valuable than everything on my ship combined." Lottie started counting down in her mind to the attack.
3.
"And when I do find it, I can share. After all, what's a captain without his ship?"
2.
"And what might that be?"
1.
"The missing daughter of Steed Delahaye." The drops washed away all that had been covering up the writing on the wall. Lottie meant nothing to the captain of the Kraken. Never had. She was a bargaining chip in his grand scheme. Her life to whoever these Zarni marauders might be for the Kraken to stay afloat with no more losses. She's worth quite a bit. Even in Riddleport, the bounty must be high for her. "Yes, we have heard of this bounty." As Mace was picked up and the opposing captains went away to come to more specific terms, the Kraken's crew was led below deck. Time passed and the rain dripped from above, down the ladder to the hold. Lottie stayed silent, never even showed that she had heard or was free of her ropes. But all the while she planned. As the crew laid in wait and Mace returned bound, but close to a deal, all aboard began to drowse from the night of fighting. Lottie slipped free from her binds and stole the one thing from the Master of the Gales that she knew held any value to him. His pistol, decorated with a metal kraken on the hilt. She snuck up on deck and over the side of the ship, climbing down into one of the skiffs the marauders had snuck upon them in. As she made her way hoping for land, gaining distance between her and the kraken, Lottie stole her freedom back from that man, that ship, and the rain. And she sang,
Waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day when we get our pay.
As she spun the gun in her hand. With that, we transfer back to our modern moment. Lottie holds her steel blade in her hand and spins the gun in another. She's a free woman, for now. Before all of you is a monster that looks like it could rival a kraken. Enter in the black Magga. What do you do?
Run away.
We read
I was gonna run away, actually, if that's okay.
You might not have a choice, my friend. You might not have a choice.
Well, if Lucas Martinez was saying, "Can Rip Gob the Goblin Dog swim?" Find out now.
Doggy paddle. Doggy paddle.
He's a pro.
Delirious 2019 says, the children are trapped in a flood, been attacked by a giant snake, and are blinded by a spell. If this doesn't build character, I don't know what does.
Good point.
That's great. And Delirious 2019 says, oh, shoot, is one of the kids a living Harry Plopper?
I like it's Lucas Martinez. He's always trying to put find the silver linings, pointing out that this is all Oceanside property now.
Hey,
there you go.
Prices went up on housing.
I'm in for life says, frightening prospect. So there's gold involved?
Scott Canuza said, right, let the strong survive.
It's Lucas Martinez says, man, Derek's room is so clean. Good job cleaning your room, Derek. We're proud of you.
Oh, boy.
Don't say anything.
No. Don't speak. Please.
So I did want to mention something. You will now see that we have we've hit our goal for our survival this month. So let's go again. But that does not mean that you just have to stop. Because what's great about all of this is now all of those things that you are donating, they will fold over into the next month's survival. So if you want us to survive next month as well, you can start right now building those points up along with all of that. Oh, it's so spooky. Oh, this music is so spooky. Along with all of that, we have had some new follows since Tuesday. We have Prifter, Dark Trooper 72, the Base Lord, Varoof, 303, Flash Follower 87, P Fred 0, Go Kid, Gothic Mingus, and the Reluctant Warrior. Thank you for following.
I'm pretty sure it's Go Thick Mingus.
I do think it is Go Thick Mingus.
You're right, Ben. Don't listen to them.
Yeah, absolutely. The other part of this is we do have a new subscriber goal, which is 400 subs. Now, that sounds like it could be really easy because we've gotten 300 already, but it's the end of the month. So if you're already subbed and it's going away, you got to resub so that we can reach that 400 mark. So make sure you resub for the new month. Let's build back up into 400. But for the rest of you, our comment break is over. And what do you do?
Run away!
Well, a couple of things happen right off the bat. First things first, you see that Xander, he just, he breathes in. So this thing is so much bigger than Xander that he breathes in so deep and just falls over unconscious. I mean, it's incredible. It's such a deep breath that it knocks him out. And the rest of you, why don't you roll initiative?
Okay.
You're not gonna. What if we need him to wake up?
If you need Xander to wake up, you can spend, a ton of rounds trying to wake him up.
A ton of rounds.
A ton of rounds. All right, what are our numbers at?
Sorry.
You go, Adam.
Right, that's the Sora 12, Mukton, and 18.
12, Mukton 18.
Jacoby got a 12.
Oh, who's got the higher dex bonus between the two of you?
Oh, I got a 12 also. I've got a 4.
I also have a +4.
Oh!
Please roll low. Please roll low.
20.
Let's go.
Low. Okay, that's not bad. 6.
14.
All right, so Jacoby is going in front of Sora. I'm sorry that you don't get to see the clothespins of combat. Our camera broke. We are in search of a new one. So, just be prepared that you don't get to see as many cool things. Let's see, Lottie, what'd you get?
8.
An 8.
8. I let it sit on the natural 20 that I rolled earlier too long, and it got upset at me.
And Vincenza.
It's okay. 5.
5. Whoa. Wow. All of you are just
I rolled a
taken
2 on the
aback.
die.
All of you are just taken aback by how frightening this creature is. I guess I should roll initiative.
Nah.
That would be
not.
You don't need to go. It's
that
fine.
would be a
Skip it.
yeah. Mookton rolled an 18. So Mookton will go first. However, Mookton, Ripgob seems very, very afraid. So scared. Why don't you roll your D100? And while you're doing that, if you want to pop over to Roll20, just a reminder of how big this creature is, how scary it is. You can see that from the picture. It's terrifying.
It's so terrifying. I got a 55.
55. Ripgob begins running away.
Ugh.
He will run as fast as he can away, but it's up to you. What do you do?
It's too hard to get ripped up to stop, so I'm going to grab my impaler of thorns with me, and I'm going to hop off of him as he starts running, and I'm just going to say, "Go run and hide, little brother!"
All right, so Ripgob is now off of the battlefield. If you do want to go over to Roll20, I also have another picture of this creature. Something maybe a little bit more terrifying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why has it got that neck?
Oh, it's scary. And you hear townspeople around you screaming, "Black Magga! It's the Black Magga! It's one of the Elder Gods!" And they're running for their lives.
Fight an
They're
elder god.
They're looking to you. Yeah, so Mookton, you grab the Impaler of Thorns and you jump off. That is your turn. The Black Magga sees all of you. The Black Magga knows that you're there. You're all kind of together in a nice little group. And y'all look like heroes. And so it reaches out with its breath and it just breathes a 60-foot cone at you.
Of ice cream?
Yeah, a 60-foot ice cream cone. Now, for the remainder of this combat, it will be theater of the mind. So I just want you to know that going into it. But everybody right now needs to roll a wisdom save.
Will or wisdom?
A will save. Yes, a will save.
Will?
That's the word.
Oh. Jacoby got a 17.
Fail.
Tight.
Dirty 20.
Fail.
Oh.
21?
Fail.
Oh.
23.
Fail.
Yeah, I definitely failed.
let me roll for Xander, who's unconscious.
Wait, can he be affected while unconscious?
Oh yeah, definitely a fail. All right. Here's what happens. This is gonna be fun. All of you take 4 points of wisdom damage.
I'm dumb as hell now or something.
And
you're dumb too.
You all feel very, very confused. For a long time. You are all under the effects of confusion.
Oh boy.
Jacoby, it's your turn.
I am so dumb.
Why don't you roll your D100?
What is that?
I love doing that. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Okay. What is this with regards to?
Oh, your confusion.
Just sometimes I get to roll again.
Just how bad you're confused.
Okay, well that's an 11.
Okay, in your confusion, well, that's the best thing because you can now act normally.
I'm always confused.
You're always
so I act
confused.
normally.
All right, what do you do?
I'm gonna chop this thing. Is it close
All right.
enough that I can chop it? Or do I
you
need to
can
run up to it?
Yeah, you can run up to it. It's almost right next to the church. You can run up to it.
How
It's
far?
coming out of the water. You can see that its tentacles are pulling forward as you get out of it.
How far away is that?
Oh, it's pretty far away.
Okay, more than 10 feet?
Yeah, more than 10 feet.
Okay.
You could charge it, technically.
I'm gonna chop it
Okay.
with my
Well,
halberd.
in moving in, it does have reach. So it's going to try and hit you with one of its tentacles.
Nah.
Okay, that's an 18 on the die. Plus 21.
It doesn't hit. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
Plus
you see
21.
Yeah, you see that Jacoby goes right. Oh, because it definitely has the advanced template on. You see that it comes.
Does it need the advanced template, Ben?
I think it does.
I feel like Dirk is knocked out, or
Yeah, thank
Xander
goodness.
rather.
Oh, you know what? I will take the advanced template off because Xander is unconscious. You know,
Thank goodness.
Good point. So that is only a 37 to hit.
Barely. Yeah, just
Okay.
a scratch. I think you have to have the damage because it's so close.
Oh, okay. That's going to be 19 points of damage.
I'll cop that. Whatever.
Okay, and it comes in to grab you with the tentacles.
Nah.
I don't know. This might not do it. No, it's definitely going to do it. It's got a plus 36 to grapple. It's going to be a 45.
Against my flat
Against your CMD.
Oh, my CMD?
Yeah. Okay, so you
Yeah.
grabbed by a tentacle. However, you are grabbed by the tentacle. You can still attack because you've only got a longsword out, correct?
Yep, I got my longsword out.
Okay.
Choppy, choppy.
Choppy, choppy.
Robin, that's a 31 to hit.
A 31 to hit, just barely, is a hit.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
This thing isn't giant, correct?
It
giants-
is not of the giant subtype, so you do not get that extra damage.
Come on, Ben.
I'm sorry.
All right. That's 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Which is nothing.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. We move on. It is now Sora's turn. Sora, what are you going to do?
Who's next to me?
You have Vincenza, you have Lottie
them?
next to you. You can try and also wake up Xander.
No, I'm gonna turn to Lottie and cast guidance on her, and I'm gonna
Okay.
say, "Be safe, my friend."
Actually, before you do that, roll a D100.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Musicalness.
This way. This way.
So 94.
94.
A 94, you turn and look at Lottie. thinking, I'm going to help her, and you end up punching her in the face. Roll an attack roll as you attack Lottie.
Cool.
Just a regular D20.
Remember when we were like, oh, only 2 more sessions? I think it's just going to be 1 more session, guys.
Yeah.
Not even 20 minutes. We're done.
Thanks for showing up.
I'm rolling a D20, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, good. That is a 12 on the die.
A 12. You miss.
Yeah.
You miss
I'm bad
Lottie,
at
who's
fighting.
able to just dodge out of the way. She's kind of peeved at you, but you definitely try and punch her. And we move on. Now it is Lottie's turn. Lottie, what are you going to do?
Well, I have to roll a D100.
Yeah, roll that D100 and let's find out what you do.
39.
39. You turn and look at Sora, who is just about to punch you, and you try and say, "What are you doing? Get out of my way!" But instead, it comes out.
Great. Great. Is that my entire turn?
That is your entire turn.
How long does this last?
6 seconds. I mean, you don't know how long the confusion lasts. It's very confusing. So we move on. It is now Vincenza's turn. Vincenza, what are you going to do?
Don't I have to roll percentiles too?
Yeah, let's roll those percentiles first.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, that one's a leaner. 65.
65. You turn and you face this madness that is happening next to you. Sora trying to punch Lottie yelling at her in a different tongue, and all of a sudden you reach up with your hands to say, "What is going on?" And you punch yourself in the face. Roll a D8.
We're going to be dead by our own hands.
4.
I know. Nice knowing you guys.
And what's your strength modifier?
Oh boy. 4 plus 3. 7.
Okay, so you take 7 points of damage as you punch yourself in the face.
Jeez, you're gonna knock a tooth out.
We move on. It's the top of the round. Mookton, you've jumped off of Ripgob. You've grabbed your Impaler of Thorns. You're ready to do some damage. Roll a D100 for me.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
Can't reach it. Almost. I dropped the dice. I'm the dice dropper today. We got a 43.
43. You also are running up, and you're all kind of used to this because Mookton is a goblin. But Mookton comes up and is just like, babbling incoherently over and over and over again.
Would Mookton, when he would be young, be like, "Oh my goodness gracious! I don't know what we're actually going to do. This is so confusing to me."
Yes, because that is incoherent.
Dear me!
Dear me.
I am quite befuddled.
This thing is going to try and maintain the grapple. It absolutely does.
It can't, though. I'm too
it
slippery.
is-
Coat myself in oil.
So then it's going to automatically do constrict damage.
Uh,
Oh boy. Oh, 21 points of damage
Jacoby gonna die.
on Jacoby. Yeah, this thing is nasty. That's its automatic action. So it actually still has a full round.
Yeah.
left. And it sees the 4 remaining people. And I'm not mean. I'll roll a d4. Lottie 1, Sora 2, Vincenza 3, and Mookton 4.
Xander's on the ground, passed out.
It moves over to Lottie and tries to bite her with its mouth and its undulating neck as it just swoops down and bites.
Saving shield.
Well, the saving shield might have done it, because that is going to be a 36 to hit.
my god.
You know that hits.
Yeah, okay.
Just delaying the inevitable.
I just want to make sure I'm playing by the rules. I want to make sure everybody knows I'm playing by the rules.
I hope everyone. I hope everyone watching has plans in like half an hour because the show's gonna be done.
We done.
PaizoCon's still
So-
going.
We
so
done.
people- I mean, like in PaizoCon, they could just go over to that channel and watch it. You know what? That's 22 points of damage for Lot.
Cool. So happy. It feels so good to get hit.
However, it is Jacoby's turn. Jacoby, I'm going to need you to roll a D1. Hondo!
Ooh.
Come on, Jacoby, you said it yourself. You're always confused. Fight this thing.
I am always confused. Double zeros we're treating as 100?
Yes.
101.
That would be 0-1.
1.
That'd be 1%. You are always confused.
Just asked you if double zeros was 100. That makes perfect sense.
Oh,
meant-
if the other zero matches.
I meant triple zeros is 100.
That's
0-0-1.
That's not what you said. That's
I'm very sorry. That is
But at least you're
one.
is what I meant.
I got a 1, Ben.
You got
got
a
a
1%.
You are actually always confused.
I'm
and
so
therefore,
confused.
You can act normally. Go ahead.
What would it take to end this grapple? Because I don't want to get squeezed again.
Well, you could make a CMB check in order to break free. You'd have to beat its CMD. Or you could make a strength check, or you could make an escape artist check, whichever you prefer, really.
Ooh. How about a strength check?
A strength check.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I want to do.
First, do you have knowledge planes?
I have knowledge nothing.
Okay, good to know.
Is
I
that an
have-
option?
Knowledge pickled eggs. I have
love
knowledge
pickled
jars.
Double eggs.
So now you
Oh my
should go into a
goodness.
business of food.
I'm sorry. We have to go back. Because it hasn't quite happened. Isn't quite Jacoby's turn. But there is something else that happens after
Gonna
that thing
squeeze my
bites you.
eyeballs out of me like a toothpaste tube.
I need Lottie to roll a fortitude save.
No, we
You
already
took
did
your
her
hand
damage. You
off the
moved.
chess piece.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't rolled any action yet, so I'm calling it good.
23.
Okay. You have passed, and therefore, instead of 2 negative levels, you're only going to take 1 negative level.
You
For
pass.
those of you that don't know, negative levels, this is the first time we've dealt with this in this game. It's basically like a -1 on everything for each level that you take a negative level for. After 24 hours, that negative level will become permanent if you do not pass the save again. In doing so, man, there's so many bad things that can happen with negative levels, because if you reach all of your negative levels, you're dead. So, anyway, we continue along. Now, Jacoby, you can act normally. You can roll a strength check to try and get out of this. Let me just tell you, even if you rolled a natural 20, well, I mean, you always could roll a natural 20, but without it, there's no hope.
All right, I'm just gonna chop away at this thing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna chop this thing twice and let it squeeze all my guts out of my mouth and nose.
There you go. Yeah, it's just wrapped around you.
Oh,
4 times.
speaking of natural 20s, Benjamin. I would have got out of the.
It's
fine.
okay.
It's
It's okay.
fine. I
Well,
chopped
maybe,
it real good.
Maybe you've got one that says instant death.
I chopped it real good.
So give me that. Give me that card going, and we'll see what we got.
Okay.
It's permanently blinded
What's
and
the
paralyzed.
point of Paizo
Instant death.
putting putting this creature in here if we're all just gonna die?
Well, I mean, it does have a purpose. So
To
you
kill
don't really know
everyone?
why, but yeah,
No.
I mean, pretty
So
much
that
to
the
kill
game
anyone.
ends. Is this the last book? Is that?
It-
Did we reach the
And then
end of the
everybody
last book?
dies.
And then the end.
All right.
This
So
is our Rogue One, guys.
Slashing damage.
Okay.
This is called Nerve Slice.
Okay.
Double damage, and
Okay.
target takes I'm sorry, let me start that over. Double damage, and the target can take only one move or standard action next round.
Wow, that's actually very, very good.
Yes.
Because it can't do a full round action. So congratulations. That will do some good.
Thank you.
So roll that double damage.
Okay, that's 30 points of damage.
30 points of damage.
And I'm going to chop it again, or at least I'm going to try.
You're going to try and chop it again.
I'm going to try to chop it again. So bitter. I'm not touching the dice. I want Hannah to verify.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
That's another natural 20.
No
That's another natural 20.
Hey, by the way, I just want to say that he's using the dice. When we played on tour, remember I rolled like a natural 20 and then I rolled an 8 and an 8 and a 6 or something like that? Remember, that's the set of dice.
That's the dice I'm using.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Draw another card.
Ben's going to squeeze me to death. Can you hand me the cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, make it good.
Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
Ooh. Okay. This is called Throat Slash.
Okay.
Normal damage and 2d6 bleed.
All right.
Target cannot talk or breathe while bleeding.
Okay. Okay.
So normal damage.
Normal damage.
I rolled another max damage for 15
This set of
points.
dice is the best set of dice.
I'm sorry.
Which
did
is
you
why I
say
haven't even
50?
touched it.
15.
15.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, you heard me correctly the first time. It's 50.
Yeah.
I was gonna
150.
say.
It was 150.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
550 points of damage? That's
Yeah.
Oh
insane.
my gosh, wow.
That's
All right.
amazing.
And that is going to be 6. What was the verbiage?
What damage?
2d6 bleed.
So 6 bleed.
All right. So on its turn, it's going to take its 6 points of bleed. And it can only move or act. It's crazy. That is nuts. Sora, your turn. Roll me those D1 hundos.
Okay. 72.
72. All right. You with the 72, you punch yourself in the face. You feel so bad about hurting Lottie that you just punch yourself right
It
in the
didn't
face.
hurt Lottie.
She didn't even touch me.
She tried to. All right, roll a D8
Sora,
and
stupid.
add your strength damage.
Okay.
That's a 2 on the die.
2.
And I think my strength is a -7 right now. I mean, it's a -6. Sorry, -6. So
Okay. So
I mean,
you
I
punch
feel
yourself
like I
in
didn't
the
do
face, but you
anything.
basically have boxing gloves on, and it doesn't do any damage.
We did, like,
In fact, what it does do is it actually gives you the
I gain extra hit points. Temporary hit points.
Thanks, Ben. You're so
I
nice.
missed so good that I actually feel stronger.
The word is not coming to me. What is the word? Jagby, what did you,
Stronger.
non-lethal.
Points.
That's what I'm looking for. You have 2 non-lethal points of damage. All right.
So just mark it next to your...
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
space for it.
Lottie, do you want hundo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
50.
50. Good old flat 50. You're still just babbling away at Sora. Like, what is Sora doing? We continue on now. Vincenza, roll that D1 hundo.
88.
88. How would you say you're positioned? Who are you right next to?
Wasn't I next to you? You said I was next to Lottie, and
And Sora, but who would you
Yeah.
say you're right next to?
I would assume that Lottie and I would be at the front fighting.
Okay. You turn and look at Lottie, and she must be possessed.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lottie.
Roll an attack roll.
Do I roll my 20 or just an attack? Straight up attack.
D20. Add your base attack modifier and your melee.
Okay. So 5 plus 6 is 11.
Yeah, 11. You're not hitting Lottie. She's dodging out of the way. Lottie, your two teammates have attacked you. What is happening here? That is your
I'm
turn.
obviously telling everyone to stop. They just can't understand me.
Obviously.
You actually do have a move action if you want to.
Me? Move action.
Yes, sorry, Vincenza. You have a move action.
I would. Well, no, I wouldn't move. If I was under confusion trying to hit Lottie, I would stay there.
Love it. Way to play the confusion. I really, really appreciate it. Mookton, roll that D1 hundo.
41.
41.
43 last time.
You are, you're just chattering away.
Oh, gracious me, I have no idea what is going to happen. Oh, my dear friends, there's this giant beast up in the sky, and I have no idea what to do. Lottie, what are you doing over there? Why are you hitting everybody in the face? I don't know why everybody's trying to hit you as well, too. No, Vincenza, don't hit her. That's terrible.
Y'all just can't understand what's going on. Okay. Maintaining the grapple as a free action. Yeah, that's going to maintain the grapple. It's a 45. Actually, it's a 50.
It's a 50, then no.
It's going to do its
I'm never not going to make that joke, Ben. That will always be funny to me.
Oh, boy. That's 20 points as it just squeezes.
Oh, guys.
Ever harder and harder.
Sorry.
I'm going to do the same thing. It gets one attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sora, this time it eyes up you, and you look like a tasty meal for it, and it comes down to bite you. It's going to be a total of 34.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm going to need a fortitude save. You take a total of 21 points of damage.
Okay. That's a 10.
And you take 2 negative levels.
What did you say, 21? Is that what you said before that?
Yeah, 21 damage.
Okay.
Okay, we move on now. It is Jacoby's turn. Jacoby, are you always confused?
Sure am.
Whoa.
What is it on the die? Oh my goodness!
Unreal.
This is the magic dice.
It is. I'm using Hana's magic dice. Okay.
Goodness.
I'm going to do a full round attack. Oh, no. Natural 1.
Okay.
Oh!
Pull me a fumble card. I just want you to know I've been giving you full damage to this creature, and I should not have. Because
should be doing
it's got
double?
some nasty DR. And so you should not have been getting through most of the time. So I'm really going to make this natural 1 count.
Ooh, okay. So this is pulled muscle. You take 1d4 points of strength damage.
Yikes.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Let me make this adjustment.
What is it?
Ooh, okay. It's not terrible. It's 2.
2.
So I went from 18 to 16.
Love it.
You know, that's not terrible. But I can attack again, right?
Yeah.
All right. Get ready for it, Benjamin. I'm gonna get you. 14?
14 is not a hit.
Oh. All right. Well, that's me.
All right. You try, and instead you strain a muscle. Next up is Sora.
I guess it'd be
Sora,
one.
roll a D100.
That's good.
20.
20, you are able to act normally. All of a sudden you shake it off, and now you are good to go.
How far is Jacoby?
Jacoby is a good 20 feet up there. Just right up next to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to him and cast guidance, I guess.
Hey Ben, I have a question for you.
Jacoby is in the air.
He cannot.
Yeah, he's picked up.
I'm flying. Did you take that bleed damage?
I didn't take my 6 points of bleed damage.
And you were unable to breathe.
It's a water creature.
Right.
Yeah,
The
it
creature's
breathes
free.
underwater.
Yeah.
It has gills. It doesn't have a... You throat slash. It has gills.
But it said you can't breathe.
But I can breathe underwater.
It says you can't breathe.
That's what you're breathing.
Are you breathing air?
It didn't say you can't breathe air.
Yeah, it just says you can't
So
breathe.
it's got double its con modifier amounts where it can go ahead and or double its con score amount of rounds that it can go ahead and be fine, and so it's got 62 rounds before it dies from not breathing.
Great, let's just run away, everybody.
Now I just want you all to know that Xander has started to stir. You don't know when Xander will be up, but Xander has started to like shake off whatever this was, this scared condition. All right, so Sora, you're gonna run up to somebody and cast guidance, or are you
No,
just
can
gonna...
I run up to it?
Oh yeah, but in doing so, you will provoke an attack of opportunity, which it's going to take with its tentacle.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
die
well, you know what I
anyway.
forgot, Ben? I forgot I had a sink. So sink.
Sink! You sunk, Ben, you
It's gonna kill
sunk!
me regardless
Yeah,
of...
how many sinks we got? I'm gonna use my sink too. Why not?
2 sinks.
You want to throw your sink on there?
I feel like it's not going to do anything. I think it's the way.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know.
not using my sink right
I'm
now.
actually gonna let you know. You might want to.
Okay, then I'll use my sink. If you're being honest.
I'm being
3
honest.
sinks.
I'm being honest here.
And I'm sure Derek would want to use his sink.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Derek would use
Or
his sink.
Absolutely.
Use that sink.
That's going
Use
to
that
be.
sink.
I got to do the math here.
Oh,
You say 31.
17.
Ooh, that doesn't hit.
Yay!
Yes! Team!
Okay, let me ask you though: would a 21 have hit?
Yes.
Okay, so the six
Made it
incredibly help. It misses,
thanks,
and you
guys.
are capable of doing whatever it is you wish to do.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to cast Frostbite on it. It is
Oh.
touch range. There is no
Okay.
saving throw on it.
Okay.
It's a melee touch attack, and it deals 1d6 points of non-lethal cold damage plus 1 point per level, and the target
Okay.
is fatigued.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm seeing if it has something very, very fun. It does not. All right.
Good, it's boring.
Roll your touch attack.
Okay, so that's a
But
3 on
first,
the...
I need you to roll spell resistance. So I need you to roll a caster level check to see if you can overcome its innate magical defenses.
What do I roll for this? D20?
A d20, yes. Add your caster level of
8.
No.
no,
No,
six.
6.
6.
11.
11. Yeah, you try and cast this spell, but you can tell that it doesn't even penetrate its innate magical. Something is covering up this entire body of this
Wow.
this creature like a protective
Guys.
ward.
Literally have nothing left. So
All right,
that's it. I'm
Lottie.
dead.
roll a d100.
I can't do anything else.
31.
31. Just babbling and babbling. Babbling. Incoherent.
That's the funniest thing to me.
It's rough. Vincenzo, roll that D100.
93. Sorry, excuse me. No, yeah, 93.
93. All right, Lottie is right next to you. Roll an attack roll.
Oh my gosh.
I would punch me too if I talked this much.
I'm so sorry, Lottie. I crit on it. I rolled a 19. It's in crit range.
It's a
I'll roll
critical
to
threat.
confirm it.
Roll to confirm.
9.
9. It is not a confirmed critical hit.
Okay.
However, you do damage. So roll your damage.
7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage. I'm so sorry.
10 points of damage. Okay. Oh boy. We move to the top of the round. Mookton, what are you going to do?
Well, first I want to say that I just happened to catch this this thing that Lucas said. When Xander rides into battle, he will be standing on Ripgod's saddle, his hair looking amazing. That'll probably be my turn. Just saying that chat message. 32, babbling.
32, babbling. You just see that Lottie and Babbly and
Dear Matthew, what are we ever going to do about this giant beast? I'm so confused right now.
We're having a great conversation.
Perhaps
and it's this creature's turn.
I need some marmalade.
It's going to, as a free action, continue its hold on Jack.
Yeah, but it slips, right? Let's go.
Now that is a natural 1. So it drops you.
This is the best day of Jacoby's life!
It has a plus 36 to grapple. So you just count yourself lucky there. All right. You see that it kind of starts moving ever so slowly backwards. However, Sora, you are right up next to it, and it knows this, and it wasn't expecting an attack of such proportions. And everybody roll a perception check.
It wasn't expecting an attack of such proportions?
It wasn't expecting an attack of such proportions.
But even though some of us are confused, Ben,
Yes, I would like a perception
confused.
check from everybody.
Okay.
13.
20.
I'm getting confused. Where's my perception since we're playing 1 now?
26.
Right here.
Oh, I have 28.
28.
Not 1.
Vincenza and Lottie, you both see that the water is shrinking back. Not only that, but you see that this creature, before it came to you, you've noticed that there are cuts all over it, that it doesn't seem to, that it didn't seem to have, it seemed to have gotten before you all started attacking. Plus, it's continually bleeding. Roll that bleed damage again for me, Jacoby.
8.
8 points of bleed damage. It's just bleeding and bleeding, and you can see it starts to kind of shrink away.
Is it gasping or...
But before it does,
Is it able to breathe?
it's going to do... Yeah, it's not breathing. It's not doing very good. But before it does, it's going to do one thing. Sora is right in front of it.
Goodbye, guys. It was nice knowing you.
There is a thing called Awesome Blow.
Doesn't sound that cool.
In which case, as a standard action, the creature may perform an Awesome Blow combat maneuver. So I'm going to do that. And it's going to... That's a natural 13 plus its combat maneuver, so that's going to be a 45.
Mm-hmm.
Its opponent takes damage, so it's going to take your slam damage. Its slam damage. Going to be a total of 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And you fly backwards in the air 10 feet as it just pops you away from it. So roll a d10. Sorry, a d6.
5.
5. You take 5 points of falling damage. You fall prone, and you see that this creature then uses its move action to eke back into the lake. It disappears from sight. But we're not done, because I need everybody to roll their D100s 2 more times.
Do you want to do this in initiative order or just...
Nope. I just want to know if any of you are going to punch yourself in the face or if any of you are going to attack somebody closest to you.
Well, I'm still babbling.
Okay.
30.
Okay.
What's the cutoff? 20?
1 to 25, you act normally. Jacoby's always confused.
Yep.
So Jacoby's fine. That's the first one. Sora, what'd you get on your first one?
55.
55. You are you punch yourself in the face. Roll a d8.
7.
7. So you take 5 points of damage.
Is this a strength?
Yeah, so you take 5
I have
points
a
of damage.
I have a -7 or no -6. Sorry.
Right. So that actually comes out to you have a -6.
Yeah.
So you're at 4.
My modifier is a -6.
That's not right.
That's not right.
Your,
What is your strength score?
12.
12 minus
without
6.
all this?
Is
You
this
should be at a 6.
Is this because of
No,
the
it's 12
poison?
minus
The different
7.
poisons that we got in the
Yeah.
in the
No,
house?
it's 12 minus 7.
Okay, so you're at a 5.
Which
You're
is
at a 5, so it's
-3.
a -3. So you actually have 3 non-lethal points and 4 points of lethal damage as you punch yourself in the face. Vincenzo, what do you do?
45 and 33.
45 and 33, you are babbling incoherently the entire time. Mukden, what do you do?
46, so babbling, and then a 74.
74, and then finally at the end, you punch yourself in the face. Roll a d8.
And then that changes this.
4 points of damage. I rolled
And you're adding your strength modifier to it, correct?
Yep.
All right. Lottie, what's the...
On the die.
4. All right, so you punch yourself for 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And Jacoby, roll another D100.
Oh, I just rolled both of mine. I got an 11 and a 25.
Of
Yeah.
course you did.
Jacoby's always confused. So you all finish your fight with the Black Magga.
That just
And-
doesn't make sense.
And
I mean, I
it
slashed its
leaves,
throat.
and it shrinks back into the water. Now, what do you do? You're all fine now, but what do you do?
What do you mean fine?
I mean, you're as fine as you could be. You're very, very injured.
I have a question for you. Because we rolled out those last few rounds of confusion,
Yeah.
does our wisdom modifier change? Do we revert back to our original wisdom score, or are we?
No.
Whoa, I'm so dumb, you
Damage.
guys.
Yeah, things are very, very bad. Yes.
Even though I was confused, could I be confused staring at the monster and possibly do a knowledge check on, like, what was that? You know?
Absolutely. I love
Yes.
this idea.
Like Xander, now that he's awake.
It's a knowledge planes.
Knowledge planes?
I had a 25 for me.
A 25. Okay. That lets you know what it was and nothing else. That was a Black Magga. Actually, not a Black Magga. The Black Magga. The Black Magga is a creature from a horrendous creature. It is a gargantuan outsider, and it's a favored servant of Lamashtu, and an embodiment of the goddess's reign over beasts, monsters, and madness. What it's doing here, you have no idea.
I would tell everyone this. Is everyone all right?
No,
No.
it don't feel so good.
I don't know
Oh,
where
no.
I'm at.
I would run over to the woods and I'd whistle and be like, "Come back, buddy!"
Can we heal
Actually-
up Jacoby? You look like crap.
Thanks. I feel like crap, so I'm glad everything looks the way it feels.
Do you want to use one of these cure moderate potions, Jacoby?
Sure.
I have one too. If you need more.
Right. What is it? 2d8
Plus 5.
Well. Right.
And as you're waiting there, you notice that all of the water recedes. It whatever caused this massive flood, something has stopped it. It doesn't seem to be continuing. And after a while, the doors to the church, the water was rising up to the doorway and people were climbing up the stairs. But after a while, the doors open. And Father and Mayor, Malin Shreed, comes out and says, What had happened there?
Are you asking us? Because we was about to ask you.
It couldn't have been. Somebody else pipes up. He's like, Did you say it? It was the Black Magga, for sure. For sure it was the Black Magga. It came down from out of nowhere. It doesn't make sense, so. It's not supposed to be down here in Skull River. Everyone knows it's up there at the lake.
Wait.
This thing lives in the lake?
Everyone knows it's an elder god that lives in the Storval Deep. We don't go up there none.
So why is it... Sorry. Why is it coming here? Why? Is this the first time it's come here?
No one has ever truly seen something that horrendous. You see, it was all conjecture. So,
Right then, do you know what could have made it so mad?
I have no idea. We've had rains and storms before that would have threatened a flood like that, but for some reason the dam always releases it in a way that wouldn't cause flooding. Something must be wrong.
So you think something was wrong with the dam?
You must go up there right away. I know I asked you earlier to go to Fort Rannoch, but this seems much more pressing. If something is wrong, it could flood the entire town and all would be lost.
Robin, is there anything you can do for Jacoby? He's not the brightest.
I don't feel so good. And
I've already used up all of it. This morning when you came to me, I gave you every bit of healing magic I could.
Is there anyone else in town that could help us before we go on this journey? Anyone you could think of?
You could buy. You could, I'm sure, at the general store. Maybe you could get something there.
All right, where is it? Let's run there.
It's the one that's underwater.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Ben.
Well,
That's real helpful.
Could we swim down there and take what we need? I'll leave some coins on the counter.
You see that it is. You see that it's up in the town, this general store, and you are able to work your way there. I actually told you the wrong place was the church, so I'm going to take you to the map of Turtleback Ferry.
What a great guy!
Oh, crazy!
Oh wait! I'm just kidding.
Dude, we killed an
away.
elder god. That was great.
All right, so we're back.
Can't hear us. They can't hear us. Oh, never mind.
No, it says what? No.
Visual and audio.
Visual and audio. Yeah, they can hear us.
Okay,
Yay!
hey, back. Okay.
Save them all!
You know what?
Katie wrote can't hear you. So, but okay.
Why don't we take a few moments and let's do a little bit of comment reading because that's incredible.
Jeez. Let's see, where was it?
We hear and see you. You're good. Thanks, Katie.
Delirious was all like, we need to summon Jared.
Oh boy.
Rating Katie rocking it.
Sarah BC1 is here.
What's up, Sarah BC1?
Yay, Sarah BC1.
Way earlier, Scott Denuzo was on my side, Hannah, and said Sora turns into a shark and goes after it. That's exactly what we talked about.
I think
Yeah.
there was a lot of stuff in the chat about that 2 natural 20s and just about how that was like 1 in a million.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then-
glad everyone was here to
Incredible.
witness that.
It's magic dice.
And then the
Delirious
universe
2019
balancing itself with your natural 1 after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delirious 2019 said, did Jacoby just crit the network too?
Yep.
Undoubtedly.
What's this plugged into? I don't remember where it was, but with all those confusion rolls I made, somebody was commenting, "That's my secret. I'm always confused." Which I thought was
Same.
hilarious.
Absolutely
Shout out to
same.
whoever that was. I can't find it in the chat, but that was super funny.
Oh boy. You know
I
what
think
was
it was-
the funniest part of all of this is that we had our highest viewers of the night when we were just doing a radio drama. So think about that. Think about that.
Oh, I feel
Radio
so
drama.
ugly now.
It was
Ah, it
Steven.
was-
I'm in for life.
I'm in for
Yeah.
life. Yes. Super funny. Favorite comment of the night.
Oh my God, guys, Derek's picture is moving. That's so
Oh,
weird.
That's so weird.
Derek.
Wow, Derek,
Derek
I was
has
saying
a
your
live picture.
room was so clean, and it looked like you were just, man, you were so,
Picture
Grinning,
Yeah.
grinning
I was
ear
waiting for
to ear.
longest hole in the
Glowing.
pose.
it's Lucas Martinez says, has anyone told Derek that the giant snake took a chunk out of Xander's hair and now his hairdo is all
Oh
messed
no,
up?
we didn't tell him that.
Yeah.
You're bald now. So
Yeah.
I have a wig for that.
of course you do.
We've gotten cheers from Nondersec, and we've been resubbed by Dwellstone Rage, so thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
It's good to be back. What do? You just fought this crazy, crazy monster.
I'm gonna go rob the store of all of their.
Yeah. Remind me, did
Yeah,
you
we
say
need to go to the
general
store.
underwater?
Yeah, so it kind of opens up, but you see that then this old lady kind of pops out of the door, and she's played by Cloris Leachman, and she goes, "We're ready and open for business," and she goes back inside.
What?
That's
All right,
really
man.
good.
Then did Rip God make it back yet?
No.
He didn't make
Well,
it back yet?
We can't move on without Rip Gob, obviously.
Can't you just conjure another goblin dog for him?
Yeah, but it only lasts.
But it's
for a
not the
little bit.
same.
Don't you have a loud
But
whistle?
after a while, you see that Rip Gob comes with his tail tucked between his legs, looking all around just so hesitantly and nervously, and Rip Gob is back.
Hey, buddy.
I walk up, I scratch his neck, and I'm like, no, stop talking about this. And I reach into my backpack, and I pull out one of those femurs I've been holding on to since
Oh.
Sandpoint, and I give him one of those.
Delicious. He gets real happy.
He's
About
your
the
dog,
femurs.
okay?
It's about this time that the Black Arrows run out of the room. They were like, "Hey, we were all sleeping."
Oh, were you?
Were you, Dad?
Sora, shut up now.
Yeah, Sora's dad runs out. He's like, "I was resting. I was
How
doing a
did you say
Sudoku
resting
puzzle.
that?
I was doing a Sudoku
ridiculously
puzzle."
Well, then, so you're all rested up and you can help us fight then.
No,
Huh?
no, we're still very, very bad off.
I think your dad's kind of lazy.
Yeah. Who knew?
All right, so do you go into the store?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hop on my dog. I hop on Rip God.
All right.
Sure.
I feel like I'm still confused on what's going on. Just like, what?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense,
Right,
Derek.
right. You act like that, but that's not actually the case.
Right. Xander knows everything.
I know.
Or Derek knows everything.
Derek knows everything. It's just Andrew that's confused.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Excuse
So
me, lady.
I'm assuming you would like a wand of
Or
wand
10.
of lesser restoration,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
4,500 gold pieces.
Whoa.
How much is the wand of, what are we getting, Cure Light?
Cure Light.
750.
I
How
mean,
many charges
I have
does
two-
it have?
I can afford 2 cure lights.
Glorious Leechman speaks up.
Yes, well, my name is Wendellini. Good to meet all of you. You're the heroes, yes?
Right, so anything you could give us to help continue to save your town?
We fully accept donations.
Right.
And anything that would help with your town.
Since we thought that, I don't know if you saw me slash its throat. You're welcome.
It couldn't breathe.
I'm a big fan of deals. I love to make deals. So here's my deal. Whatever you're about to do next, you give me everything that you find, including any rewards from it, and I'll give you a wand of lesser restoration.
Now, you don't know. That could be a great deal, or it could be a horrible deal.
It's an awful deal.
Can I first say that I can afford 2 cure light wounds, so take all of my money and I'm buying 2 of those.
You can afford 1,500?
Yeah, I can.
Wow, okay.
I didn't buy that much on that last
There you go.
thing because
So
Jacoby gave me stuff.
Yeah, I had an extra buckler.
So,
Oh, an extra buckler I gave her. I did.
how many charges do they have?
They each have 50.
Okay.
I have 2,000 gold I'm willing to put towards this wand if anyone else has enough to get the
I have
lesser restoration.
If you guys want to do
1,500.
restoration.
I have
have-
1,500.
I have 2,500.
I have 2,800. I give up.
200.
All right, so it seems
How much
like
do you
can-
have? Yeah, sorry.
Totals 4,500 for a wand of lesser restoration. We'll get you 50 charges. You will be able to ping each other back up. So if you've got the money to buy it, you might want to do that instead of trying to take this lady's deal, because who knows? As Jim Jam wrote in the chat, who knows if Ben will make that be a horrible deal or a good deal?
Well, Lottie was going to ask, can we make a decision when we've seen what we would get?
Well,
No.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. And I know my wisdom is not very good, but I think she's going to give us the wand right now. So we got to decide right now.
Yes.
Think about Cloris Leachman from Raising Hope, the kind of crazy and.
Do you
All
have
right.
any?
I love deals.
I got I pulled a muscle in me arm. Do you have anything that will fix that?
Oh no.
Oh.
The wand of lesser restoration.
Yeah, the wand of lesser restoration will.
Oh.
All right. So how much do we have until I could give up 2,800? I don't care.
So
Make that even 3,000 with mine.
Right, and then doesn't the fellow with the long hair? I never learned any of your names. Doesn't he have gold as well?
At 1,500.
Right
And
then.
that should
perfect.
get us.
That's it?
Yeah.
now you
Alright,
are
then I-
penniless.
That's fine. I don't care.
Except for Moon.
We'll get more soon. He comes and goes.
Rockin' a rockin' guy balloon.
I have 79 gold. That's
I have
fine.
5.
He's got blender.
We have
all right.
80
I
in gold.
I can always give you some more, Lottie. All right,
And,
so we're buying a wand of less restoration.
So you will ping yourself like crazy, and we will deal with that on the mid-show break. I'm sure everyone will be very happy to get back
Break time?
to where you will be to normal. However, what I will say is that negative level body and those 2 negative levels, Sora, that this wand will not get rid of. You need regular restoration in order to do that. But it's not a new day yet. And Father Malin Shreed is he's chasing after you. He's kind of an older guy too. You remember he's played by Ian McKellen. He's like, "Sir, yes, will you please? We really need you to go check on the dam."
Right.
We're heading now.
I don't know if you saw, but all me guts was coming out, so we had to do that first.
Right.
Listen.
I'm just very afraid that at any moment this dam could burst, and it could be. I mean, I don't know what's worse than meeting an elder god horror terrible thing, but we need somebody to find out what is going on up there.
Right.
We're heading there.
We was going, but me guts was out. I feel like you don't listen to me.
We're going now. Thank you very much. We'll head out right this second. Jacoby, come along.
Robin, and I'll like.
I just wanted to warn you about the. Well, I guess all right. You don't want to hear.
No. If you need to warn us, tell us now, or we're gone.
All right.
You just told us to leave.
I feel like, you're telling us to move along, and then you're telling us
I'm trying to help.
listen.
I don't know. I'm trying my best.
Well, so are we. So go ahead.
It's said that there's a bunch of a family of trolls.
Do you know anything about these trolls? Any weaknesses or anything about them in the history?
I know trolls don't like fire.
Don't like fire.
I think most people don't like fire.
The dam itself has never not operated. This is an oddity beyond belief, and we were content with leaving the trolls up there because they didn't come and mess with any of our sites, and so maybe I don't know what's happening. Please go fix it.
Right, we're going.
Do you have anything that I need some fire from you, so...
I'm a cleric.
You're right.
I think we've got a couple pyromancers in our group. We'll be okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So,
Yeah.
you start making your way up the Skull River. I'm going to pull you over to the Hook Mountain region map and once again show you this is where you were down here. That's the town of Turtleback Ferry. You travel
Kind of where the river breaks off from the lake to the northeast.
Right. That is the river coming down from the Storval Deep, which is up here. And it comes down Skull River to Turtleback Ferry. You know that you've gone up this region and crossed over the bridge. When you crossed over the bridge, that's when you heard about from the Grawl household. And if you continue going up 2 more miles, and then to the left, Fort Rannick is up here in this corner. But if you skip that pass going up and continue going up and up and up, that is when you reach Skull's Crossing, which is the dam on the Storval River.
Didn't someone draw us a map of it?
Yeah.
So Fort Rannick.
That's Fort
Oh,
Rannick.
sorry, Fort Rannick. Okay.
I would say within our travel too, I would be ahead with Mookton just because we're kind of pressed for time. Scouting ahead for us because he can move.
All right.
Robin.
Sorry, Jamie's trying to put it all together. Didn't we learn that, was it trolls that had taken over the fort?
No, you learned that ogres had taken over.
Ogres. Okay.
Ogres, yeah.
Thank you.
Ogre King?
The ogre kin were of the Grawl household. Not exactly ogres, but not exactly humans either. A grotesque version of both.
Lovely.
So you're traveling up there. Is there any conversation you have with one another as this is going on? Or are you walking in silence?
Or silent.
I feel like I'm just lagging. And I'm trying to keep up.
I'm too far.
All right.
Yeah, I think Lottie's just got her head down trying to get up there as quick as possible.
The river rages on next to you, but soon you reach the dam. Spanning the great breadth of the gorge is Skull's Crossing. The massive wall of stone holds back the waters of the Storval Deep, but only just. Thousands of skulls have been carved into the dam's face, with 5 larger ones decorating the middle. The easternmost of these immense skulls is all but hidden by a steady flow of cascading water pouring through what appears to be a recent break in the dam. For now, the ancient dam seems to be holding its own against the Storval Deep, but unless these rains end soon, the recent flood looks to be but a minor precursor to a fantastic disaster. What do you do?
Find a cement truck.
Which,
Literally.
I see this picture you put up here, Ben. Which side of the dam are we approaching from? The broken side or the not broken side?
You are approaching the western side. And before we get too far, I do want to see that I do want to say that I see that Sarah BC1 has donated is now the Bitbox Battle Boss and has given the BBBB extra action to Lottie.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yay.
Yeah,
Good choice, Sarah. Good choice.
Good choice, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
You are along this western shore. And as you can see, there are stairs in front of you. Big ones.
From here, can I do a knowledge engineering check?
Sure.
If I can notice anything else on the outside.
I'm gonna ping myself with mage armor.
All right.
Same smart
Okay.
move.
That's not bad. That's an 18. Knowledge engineering.
18.
The best move me and Diana can ever do to ourselves.
You
Yes, girl.
you have no idea how this how this came to be here. It seems extremely old, and you would think that it's thousands of years old. You have no idea how it functions. You can't really tell at this point without getting into it. You do know that there is something that burst the side over there on the east edge of it, but you're unable to tell what it is. Everybody roll. You also know that it could survive maybe a night. You don't know.
Would knowledge local get us any other information?
Knowledge history.
Don't have that.
Nope. If only we had a bard.
How about a perception check from everybody?
Wait, knowledge history?
Yeah.
Do you have that?
Yes, I do. Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Xander's
She's a hiding
useful.
too. He's doing something.
Derek's like, I'm
He won't be
helping.
high. 14. Knowledge history.
Looks Thessalonian.
Jamie's face just lit
Roll
up.
perception. We'll go perception.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a
I showed that to
19
the
on
group.
my perception check.
22.
Ooh,
Perception was
24.
18.
Ooh,
2 from
24
4.
from Sora.
Oh, 24.
Big 2-4 over here.
Vincenza and Sora, your keen eyes look up, and along the edge, you see a few lumbering shapes on this western edge of the dam.
Everyone keep your guard. I think there's some trolls up ahead.
I'm going to get out my halberd.
I'm gonna have my quarterstaff ready.
I'll have my sword
Scimitar.
ready.
I put mage armor.
Long.
I'm gonna have hair ready.
All right.
And I'll head
I
up
have
the
an
stairs. I'll
I
stop.
have an idea. Wait, I have an idea.
Well,
We're listening.
Xander,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you gloriously fly near them as a distraction so they're facing
Okay.
you the opposite way and all of us ambush them?
Yes.
we'll
Yes,
come to
but one more
bush.
time. It froze a little bit. One more time.
I'm just saying you should go fly up and distract them,
Okay.
and all
Maybe-
of us can go behind them.
Maybe
I'm
hit
down.
him with a
I'll do
little
it.
fire.
Okay. I can
Okay.
ready.
I want to
I can
put
ready
this
what's
in
the name.
perspective for you.
All right.
Do you
Yeah.
see this tiny little line over here on the west?
There's many
Mhm.
lines. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hundreds and hundreds
All right.
of stairs that are not meant for humans.
Mhm.
In fact, they are hard to climb up.
Okay.
Like,
So,
Is it hard because the
How-
humans are bigger, or
oh no, it's
Is that
hard
hard?
because they are smaller than the stairs. So instead of
So-
just walking
They're
upstairs,
built
you
for
are
trolls.
climbing up the stairs.
okay? Would it be hard for Xander for me to walk up? Because I'm
Not
small?
if you fly him.
It would
Okay.
absolutely be very, very hard for you to climb up these
So
steps.
that's small. Got it. Okay.
All right. I'll kind of base myself
Can I-
at the bottom of the steps to try to help some of the smaller people, like give them a boost up.
Sure. So you all start climbing.
Mhm.
A 7-foot wide winding stairway of stone climbs the cliff face here, reaching a height of nearly 200 feet before ending at a cave mouth above. Hundreds of stakes line the edges of the stairway, many of them decorated with skulls, some animal, some humanoid, all marked with a strange skull-shaped rune on the brow. Tell me, what are the languages that everyone speaks? Let's start with Lottie.
I think Lottie's just common.
Sora?
Give me a sec. Ask somebody else. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is in the folio.
I can go.
On page 5.
Thank you.
Jacoby, what languages do you speak?
Just common, and even that's questionable.
Xander, what languages do you speak?
Phonics. I speak Common, Halfling, Draconic, Goblin, and Sylvan.
Okay. Sora, do you know what you speak now?
Yeah. Common, Orc, Sylvan, Druidic.
Okay. Vincenza.
Common, Elven, Draconic, Sylvan, Thessalonian, Orc.
Okay. And Mookton.
Oh, we need Troll.
Common, Goblin, and Sylvan.
None of you know what is written on the way up. Now, as you make your way, it is a climb check. And I need everyone to roll a climb check.
Crap.
Ben, what if I have, I know some linguistics?
Roll a linguistics check.
Nope, I rolled a 2. So that's
man.
8. I tried. It was so close.
It was smart,
Sorry, what-
too.
What are we?
Everyone is
What are
rolling
we
a
rolling? You said perception?
climb check.
I got a dirty
wow.
20.
Oh,
And
fine.
like I said, I'd like to help as many people up as I can, like Xander and yeah.
Me. I rolled a 7.
Jesus.
I got a 22.
Oh,
Dirty
yeah.
20.
So Mookton got a nat 20. Ripgob got a natural 1.
Aw.
13 for Lottie.
Okay, all of you start making your way up. You all feel like, oh, I can do this. I can make my way. Even Sora, with your 7, you make your way up. But goodness. A one time, Ripgob slips on a rock, and he just begins tumbling down and down. Mookton jumps off at the very last second, and he falls. He falls 30 feet
Wow.
and takes a total of 12 points of damage from the fall. After a while, he stumbles back up and rights himself and continues along the path. I have now brought you over to, well, I'm bringing you currently over to a new map. Is
Okay.
Ripgob by himself, or is he with you?
Well, when we were talking about climbing, I would assume now since he fell and I was able to get off, he would be by himself, depending on how far down he fell.
All right, then I will get him. I will get him for you. Let's see, we don't need 2 Jacobys. But
What?
We need
No,
a
we don't.
Xander.
Is that an option?
Can
I think we
put people
definitely
in that
need
magic
to.
bag and fly above all these stairs? Can I not do that with
Yeah.
my friends?
We do need a Vincent.
That's what I wanted to say earlier, but he can.
You know, you can do that, but at some point, air does run out of that thing, and
10
your
minutes.
friends will die. So it depends. You know, could this be done? Sure. Should it be done? No. You're all stacked up on one position right here. Hang on, let me.
While you're fixing that, Ben, I just want to shout out a couple of new follows: Spanky Panda and Mad Hermit 87. Thank you guys for following.
Spanky Panda.
That person's
Love
name's Spanky Panda. That's a great name.
Spanky Panda!
Okay. Now,
Awesome.
please arrange
Thanks,
yourself on the map as you see fit. Obviously, I want you to all be on the stairs, as that's where you should be.
Is this the bottom, the lower part of the stairs, and this is higher part of the
Yes,
stairs?
you are
Okay.
currently climbing up the stairs to this point over here.
Next to the dancer.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
that's where
climbing
we're
to the bottom of the map.
We're going from
Yes.
west to east, correct?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
As you can still see, the dam face is up over here. It's the face of the dam.
Is there. Just put-
What do you do?
I mean, nothing has changed. Continue climbing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
can make
Right,
your way
just
all the way
remember-
up.
Remember, I told you that I see some troll. I see some.
I wrote,
Lottie could stealth and try to scout if everybody thinks that's best.
That's fine.
I'm gonna
I
try to
don't-
help
I don't-
Jack get my dog.
Should I go up there first too and try to fly over to distract them to keep that plan intact, or no?
Wait. Let's wait for Lottie.
Okay.
So yeah, Lottie will stealth ahead.
All right. You stealth ahead, you make it all the way up the stairs, and you come to this little room. It's a little cave entrance. That is not the way you go.
I know. I'm sorry.
So you come to a little cave entrance right over here. I just made a drawing, and I meant to be doing...
It is-
Silly Ben. No,
Silly,
I
silly
don't
Ben.
do it like this.
Hey.
Billy, Billy,
You
Ben.
see a small opening in the cave.
Perception.
Sure.
Woohoo! Nat 20 for a 27.
Nice.
You
Yeah.
feel like there is nothing in this upcoming room, but you do hear some more movement coming from beyond.
Then she'll head back down the mountain because these guys don't know her calls quite yet. So she'll head back down and let them know there's a cave up ahead. I couldn't get much out of it, but I did hear movement.
Do you think it's safe if we all go into the cave?
I think we might want to sneak around. I even am concerned. I was going to pull out my ever-burning torch, but I don't want any creatures we might fight to know we're there before we want them to know.
I think you're misunderstanding your approach here. If you could all fly, you could go fly up to the top. But this is a sheer cliff face that leads down into a gorge. There is no other walking path to get to the top of this dam.
So we've got to go through the cave.
All right.
All right.
Then I'll,
Just
Let's do it
everyone
then.
be as quiet as possible. We'll all sneak ahead until we know we're ready for whatever's in there.
All right.
were we able to get Ripgob back up?
Yes, you are
Is he-
able to get Ripgob back up.
Okay. And I get back on him.
All right. You continue to move forward into the cave. Everybody, show me your marching order and roll me those stealth checks.
Put Ripgob up there for now. Where are you going? You're going to be behind Lottie?
I'll be
Hey,
near
Ben,
Lottie.
we're having
We lost
some
our roll 20
weirdness
again.
with roll 20. If you won't mind just putting me up at the front.
Yeah, I'll be at the back, assuming
I'll
we
be-
near Xander.
Our normal thing.
My normal
But I'm-
thing.
Are you going towards the back?
Oh, thank you, Ben.
Because you guys-
I was gonna do it.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, at this point, seeing Jacoby push ahead of her, Lottie will take him and like switch places with him.
I think you don't even see me pass you up. My hot dog roll technique is infallible with a 22 in my stealth check.
Wow, a 22.
25.
All right, what is everybody else's stealth check?
25 for Lottie, obviously.
Mine's
16
21.
for Ripgob, 22
Mine's
for
21
Mookden.
too.
19.
Twins.
Twinsies.
All right.
Twinsies.
You are a silent group of killers moving your
Yeah, we
way
are.
up. And you make your way to this it's a rise in it, and you notice like you're in the cave now. And you notice that there is a rise that is up in front of you. It's gonna be a hard climb. What do you do? Let me read it for you. This short passageway ends in a small alcove, but to the west, a 15-foot-high ledge provides access to a larger cave beyond.
Guys, I have a grappling hook and I have rope if we need to swing the grappling hook somewhere and wedge it in.
I could give everyone a boost. I'm like 6 foot or 6'2" or something like that.
Sure.
Me too.
Yeah, right.
Right then, Xander, you give me a boost.
All right.
I was going to say,
I'm off.
if you want to throw me up there with the rope, I will find something to tie the rope on, and then everybody can climb on the rope. Because I'm a light.
Pick him up with preparation to throw him.
Should I fly?
All right.
I hand you the grappling hook.
You chuck Mookden up. The little guy, you chuck him up into this cave, and he is holding onto the rope. Mookden is very strong himself, and he's holding onto the rope, and you see that he sees this much larger cave beyond. And as you are up there, you hear a, whoa, oh, hey, what is it, Char? I don't know, Grogu, what could it be? I think there's something over here. And as it comes around the corner, Mookden, you alone see a giant. But this one is not a normal one, as it has 2 heads. And it looks like this.
Gross.
And it says to itself, well, Char, there's something over there, and you little thing, you no bribe me. Char! And Char says, Grogu! I'll smash them for the Skull Takers! And we will see you all in just a little bit. A short intermission.
Oh, no.
Hello? Identify yourself.
Hey, Cap! I think I fixed it!
This is Overwatch of Absalom Station aboard the ship Recollection. Due to your distress beacon, we are en route. What is the problem?
Sorry, Poison. We can't talk right now. We are fighting stuff. Leave a message at the beep. Beep!
Wait a second. Didn't you call us?
They catch your eyes and rake your eyes. You are blind.
No!
For 4 days.
Yikes.
Or until healed with removed blindness. blindness or a successful heal check. You are currently blind for 4 days, Astrid.
Does the Goblin Chieftain look bloodied? Did we establish that?
If we were in a different system, in a different version of the system,
Who is this guy? What game is he playing? So do we know him?
I'm just saying, is there blood on him in a way that would determine a certain level of HP?
There is blood. You could next turn you could roll a heal check if you want.
Hey, Jared, as the producer of the show, next time let's not get just random fans to call in. Let's have some real players of Pathfinder.
Guys, I won the raffle. Okay, maybe just watch.
It was an experiment.
It was a
I
big
get it.
donation.
Next time we'll do it.
Games that we all played as kids, where you had like a ball and you're whipping it up like this.
Oh,
so
that's not what I
Detrian picks it up, and then Benzagak picks up the other side and just kind of like whips it over the top of Detrian. Detrian, roll an attack roll. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm making this up as I go. This is a carpet weapon.
15.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah!
That's a hit, all 3 of them.
Oh, yes!
Roll 1d6. Wow.
Roll a d6. Okay.
Yeah, carpet
Everyone
damage.
knows carpets are way stronger than
Three
grenades.
smothering damage.
Yes. Well, I gotta tell you, you actually put out one of these creatures.
Yes!
This one over in the corner. The 2 of your combined efforts smother one of these small elementals. What are you doing?
Preparing.
Preparing for what?
We've got to go out shopping and everything. And I have been telling you this chill is odd.
Jimmy, that's in a game. This is LA. It's 100 degrees outside.
I've been telling you for weeks, Ben, this cold is serious and unnatural and it can strike anywhere.
That is a game. This is real life.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Fine. Let's go.
Warned you.
Become inspired by Sirenscape Online Player's massive sound library and weave your tabletop legends by building custom sound sets that bring your immersive world to life. Simply download the app to access the entire Sirenscape archive anytime you need epic sounds. The online player works perfectly alongside any virtual tabletop to bring your players together no matter where they are in the world. Broadcast your custom sound sets in real time with flawless audio quality to give them a game they'll never forget. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
Bird that she pretty much.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back. We're here for a little bit more Rise of the Runtlords. Thank you for sticking with us through all those tech difficulties, and now, but we're excited. We're back. Everything's good. So let's take a little comment break, shall we? And check in with our Dat fam out there.
Well, I'm in for life. I was saying when we officially came back, he goes, "Yay, back! Xander saved them all. Tell the truth, Ben."
No.
It's Lucas Martinez when Mookton got tossed up. It's Lucas Martinez says, Mookton does have a crash helmet.
That's very true.
Accurate.
Crossbear 18 says, "Why is everyone on here killing trolls all of the sudden?"
Not you.
That's what we do, man. That's what we're good at.
But it's a troll. He's gonna take offense.
And it's Lucas Martinez says, are they the singing type or the belly button jewel type of trolls?
That's a good question.
Oh,
Clarification there, Ben.
yeah.
I hope they're the singing type. I want to harmonize.
If I rub this
Billy
guy's
Goat
belly,
Gruff.
do I get a wish?
No.
Got Tanuzo saying, "Stop trying to kill the dog, Ben."
Well, I'm not.
He always tries to kill my dog.
And then, of course, Crossbear 18 is saying, "I speak troll. I do.
But we know. We know.
All right.
Oh boy! All right, so we're in this. All of the sudden, you, Mookton, you see around the corner this two-headed giant come running at you. Yeah. Why doesn't everybody? Because you decided to put him up there. He's up here. Why doesn't everybody roll initiative?
Oh, here we go.
Can we see the map again, Ben?
Oh yeah, you should. Well, I'm going to get you to the map right now.
Jacoby got a 14.
Jacoby with a 14.
I mean, oh no. Xander got an 8. That was not English. He has an 8.
Xander got an 8.
That was my orange Texas.
Lottie.
23. Does negative level affect initiative?
Affects everything.
22.
Sora.
21.
21.
Sora's like,
I know.
Mookton. This is the one I'm really interested in.
15.
Oh, 15. All right. And Vincenza.
16.
16. All right. Up first, it is Lottie. Lottie, what do? You hear from over this, you hear two voices just coming right at you. What are you going to do?
Right, so I've got to get up 15 feet.
Yeah. You see that there is a rope.
Who has it?
Well, but the thing is I got thrown up there and I'm holding on to it.
Yeah, I don't trust
I'm the rope!
Lottie,
I'm the rope.
hear me out. Lottie is going to just grab Jacoby's armor and basically climb up Jacoby and jump.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a way that I could assist her in that, but I think as soon as she tried to start doing that, I would push her up.
If you want to spend your action helping her,
yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Jacoby won't do anything but help Lottie this round.
But I make sure to slightly step on the side of his helmet so his head gets pushed down.
Sure. So Jacoby, roll a strength check, and Lottie
acrobatics.
Yeah.
That is a 20.
Yeah.
2.
Jamie, it's actually a climb check. And you get a +2 because of Jacoby.
Well, that's a 22.
So you are able to climb up to the top. That's going to take up all of your movement, though, as you get up to the top. So go ahead and move yourself there. Next up, we have Vincenza.
Question. If I were to cast, since I think I have one left. If I were to cast Spider Climb, and let's say I'm on the walls, can I lift an arm up and cast at them from afar?
Yeah, you're climbing all around the walls.
Okay, I'm going to
that's
cast
good to know.
Spider Climb on myself.
All right, you cast Spider Climb. That is your standard action. Do you want to move anywhere?
Yes, I'm going to move into the room. And how big are the walls? How tall are the walls?
20. They rise up 40 feet.
And how tall does this troll look like?
I don't think you see it. You don't see it yet.
I don't see it.
You don't see it.
Sorry.
and,
Okay. Sorry.
Anyone who does, the thing I would need is a knowledge local. So
when that comes time,
then
or
that
right
comes to your turn.
Okay, so then
you can crawl in, but that would be your turn. All right.
That's fine. I'll crawl in.
All right. You can make it 30 feet, so you can make it up to here on the wall.
Okay, perfect. I will move there.
All right. Vincenza, you can now see it. Why don't you roll a knowledge local if you would?
I don't have that.
Too bad. We move on. It is Mookton's turn.
So rude.
I would like to roll a knowledge local, please.
Cool.
With my +1, that'll give me a 3.
Okay.
So no. Oh, geez. So I see Vincenza kind of climbing up the wall. I see Lottie kind of making their way up as well, too. Here's what I want to do. I want to toss the grappling hook over towards Lottie, and I want to actually move to here, and I want to look at the troll and go, "Almighty Troll God, I finally found you! I have been searching my entire life to come across a troll as amazing as you are!" A diplomacy check.
All right.
If I may.
Hey, how about a bluff check?
I could try that too. That's a 19 on the die, Ben. For a 19.
For a 19. All right.
Got him.
Got him.
Are you sure? You sure you got me?
Not you, Ben, the troll. Come on.
Okay. You know, there's a whole set of rules for diplomacy and such like that. But he does get a
templates too.
This creature does get a sense motive. It's very confused.
Yeah, it is. It's like me in high school.
Jacoby, you have taken your standard action. It would take a climb check to get up there, but I'm not allowing you to do it since you helped out Lottie.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's the fastest way that I can get spider climb / a spider Jacoby suit?
Spider Jacoby suit. We can talk about.
I got you.
All right. I'm good.
76,000.
All right. It's Groger and Chaw's turn, and they look at each other, and they go, "We're not trolls." Yeah, we ain't trolls. You think this little thing is trying to confuse us? Oh, no, I'm confused. Should we kill it? Yeah.
It's a head direction.
That was their whole turn.
Well, they are going to run up and charge you.
Oh, they were confused.
Yeah, so confused, but not confused enough. And you don't know the reason why, but there are certain things that happen that cannot be dictated by diplomacy checks, because you don't know the whole story about these guys, huh? All right, so he's going to charge up and smash you with one of their flails. That is going to be. I'm not sure I'm going to get this one. That's a dirty 20.
Nope.
I've made one on, right? Yeah, I do.
All right. They do not hit. They charged up to you. That is it. We move on. Now it is Xander's turn. Xander, what are you going to do?
Well, I am going to not risk a climb because I know I probably won't. I isn't moving. Sorry. I want to cast fly on myself to fly up.
Okay.
To get on
cast
top,
fly,
please.
and then you move up.
Okay.
Sora, did we skip your turn, or did you?
I don't
what
know.
did you do? I think we skipped your turn.
Sorry.
You're about
Okay.
to go ahead. What would you like to do?
That's fine. I mean,
It's the two greens.
I have my pom poms out, and I'm like, yes, go team.
It's the two greens when they're right next to each other, and they went behind the light. They look exactly the same color. I got to figure out what to do over there.
I
But
take
go
so
ahead.
much offense that you called those two colors greens.
Okay, sorry, your turn. What are you gonna do?
Are they within 40 feet of me?
Or who within 40 feet of you?
The big baddies.
Yeah, but you can't see them. All you can hear is this ruckus going on up
But
there.
can I cast on them even if I can't see them, or is that not
No,
allowed?
you got to be able to see them.
Well, fine. Who's next to me?
No one.
No one.
Did you refresh your roll 20?
I can't get on.
Yeah, it's just not
letting us.
cooperating with us.
Okay.
We've been refreshing it since, but
Next
it
to
is.
Jacoby and Rip.
You're right. You're right down here. I'll pull you up so you can see you. But you're right
Can
down
I just climb up?
Yeah, you can move over and climb up. I need a climb check.
Ugh, because I'm so great at those. 21.
We believe in you.
You climb up, and now you're up there. You are standing right next to Lottie on your right, and then Vincenza is clinging to the walls like a spider.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Vincenza.
Climbing up would be your standard action. So
Not cast.
Yeah, you
Then
had to
I'm
move.
done.
Yeah, you move
Yeah.
up and you climb up.
All right, that's it.
But you're going to get another turn soon, real fast. So, Lottie, it's your turn, and then it's Sora's turn.
Mookton had tossed me the grappling hook.
Yeah.
Can I hook it into something secure?
Sure, as a standard action.
Fine. I hook it in for Jack and for... I don't know if Rip Gob can climb with a rope, but hopefully he
15
can.
feet. He doesn't have opposable thumbs. Something's got to happen for this.
He
poor-
has a mouth.
Okay.
Just saying.
And a
Anyway,
tail.
the rope is there. Lottie is going to then move, and she's going to, because she has her scimitar out, she is not charging,
Because she can't.
but she's gonna move right there.
Okay. And in doing so, you pass through a threatened square and provoke an attack of opportunity from one of this thing's head.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was there. They're focused on me.
Boy, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah! It swings its flail down on you for a total of 12 points of damage.
All right. But then I'm gonna use my BBBB extra action.
Yeah! Now I see why you did it.
And scimitar out. Negative level active. She's gonna take a swing with the scimitar using
All right.
precise strike.
All right.
Oh gosh. 27 total.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Yeah.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Nice.
Can I do a knowledge local
Yes, you may.
check?
Chick.
That's a 19.
19. You get to know what it is.
I know what
It
it is.
is-
It's an Etten.
It's an Etten. Yep. A lumbering, filthy, two-headed giant wearing tattered remains of leather armor and clutching a large flail in each hand. All right, you
It's an
continue on.
Etten.
Sora, your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
You said it's holding a flail?
It's holding two flails, one in each hand.
Flail.
Oh, I thought you said he was
Those
like...
are metal, right? I just want to double check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like wood at the end that they're holding, but it's metal on the top.
It's not gonna work then. Okay.
Okay.
I am going to try. I've never used this before. I'm going to cast Pox Pustules.
Okay.
Ew.
I think there's an ointment you can take
It's
for
a
that.
Fortitude negates. You inflict painful itching rash on the target creature. The target is sickened and takes -4 penalty to Dex. This
Okay,
penalty
well,
cannot lower Dex below 0.
let me
The target
see,
can
because
spend-
it's got a pretty high fortitude save.
Figured.
12.
Against my spell DC, is that what it is?
Yeah.
No, then you did not save.
All right, tell me all the things that happen again.
Okay, you have a painful itching rash. The target
Ooh.
is sickened and takes a -4 penalty to Dex. It cannot go below 0, though. The target can spend a move action scratching furiously at the rash to remove the sickened condition, but not the Dex penalty, until the start of its next turn. So the duration is 1 minute per level, which means 6 minutes.
6 minutes!
Whoa!
Yeah.
And it can spend its move action to scratch
furiously, yes. To remove the sickened condition, but not
just
your
wait
Dex
until-
penalty.
Wait until
Okay.
Ripgub bites it and it gets an allergic reaction.
Okay, all right. We move on. Now it is Vincenza's turn. Vincenza, you're on the wall.
Can I see?
I
Can I
did
see
something.
Rip Gob from down there?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Floating Disc.
All right, you cast Floating Disc underneath Ripgob. How heavy is Ripgob? It's fine. Yeah, it's 500 pounds, so you can lift him up.
He might be 500 pounds. You don't know.
No, he's not that heavy.
He's not 500 pounds. So you lift up
No, he's
Ripgob.
Oh.
And
He's a
as
medium
your
dog.
move action, you move him over and set him down.
Yes.
He is now up on the
So
platform.
powerful.
Mookton is more powerful with Rip Gob, so.
Mookton, it is your
It's another
turn.
spell.
Yeah, I see that thing's kind of I saw Ripgob get up there. I had something completely different planned, but I see that and I look at Vincenzo and I'm gonna run over and jump onto Ripgob.
All right. You
That'll be my
are on
weapon.
Ripgob, but it does not attack you as you run past. Jacoby, it's your turn.
I'm going to climb that rope and get as close to this thing as I can.
Go ahead, make a climb check.
I love making climb checks. That is a 19.
All right, you
Nice.
are able to climb up to the top, and with your move action, you could get next to Lottie.
Do it.
All right, so you make your way around and you move in next to Lottie. You see, once again, it does nothing. It does not attack. It's its turn.
Yeah.
You're like underneath it, and it can't really get to underneath it, so it's gonna back up 5 feet, take a 5-foot step. It's gross. It feels so sick. It's not scratching. It's gonna deal with it as it tries to take this attack with its flail and cleave through Lottie into Jacoby with a power attack.
Bring it.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus,
feeling
guys.
good about this. So 24 to hit Lottie.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Oh.
And then this one's to Jacoby.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's nothing. That's a 14. That's not going to hit
Nope,
Jacoby.
nope.
But
Nope. Thanks, Lottie.
you're going to take
I
a
got
total
you, dude.
14 points of damage as it just smashes its flail into you.
Don't worry. I got this. I got this,
You
guys.
see
Don't
that-
worry.
Lottie, its one head is very focused on you and
Oh.
is swinging at you with the left hand. And then the other head you see is very focused on Jacoby and is trying to swing with it at the right hand. So it's like you think that maybe each head operates an arm.
Is it
We
the
continue
opposite
along
arm?
now. No. Don't be
Oh.
silly. It is
Don't be
Xander's
silly.
turn. Xander, you're flying around in the air. What do you do?
I want to. They're living. They're not like a zombie or anything, correct?
They're not a zombie.
Okay, great. I want to cast. I learned my lesson from last time. I want to cast lightning bolt on them.
Well, right now, where you're flying,
I can't do that, right?
you can't get to him. You'd
Is
have
he
to
not near
move.
you?
No, there's a wall in between you and this giant.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This
Yeah,
is the
sorry.
first giant you have seen. You've seen large creatures, you've seen massive creatures now, but this is the first giant, true to form giant that you have seen.
Everybody's giant to me, so
That's true.
what can I? Okay,
How
so
I
I'm
feel
gonna
in
fly.
real life.
Okay, same. Like that tall, guys. Like that tall. I'm gonna fly over that wall
It's a cave wall. There's no like wall. You're in a cave.
I'm confused. Sorry. I thought. Okay. So
you just fly in.
There's a roof. There's something over our heads.
You could go right.
Okay.
Right here.
Right.
You just
right
fly
here. Okay.
right over there, and then you're
confused.
up
Like,
over Lottie and up over Jacoby, and you cast a lightning bolt.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. So he gets a reflex save off of this. 6. These two dumb-headed one-ettins. All right, roll your damage there, Derek.
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Go, Derek, go.
96. Holy cow.
That's awesome. Good job, Derek.
Derek,
Wow,
lightning
I'm
bolt does
impressed.
far more damage than 1d6.
It's like
900.
I'm literally pulled up my spell and I looked up the thing.
Oh no, that's not right either.
Because it goes up by your level.
It goes
too.
by it goes by level. It's a level 3 spell.
Yeah, I'm on the third. I put third level.
I think
Lightning
it's
bolt
86.
does 1d6 of damage per caster level. So
Yeah.
86.
86.
You're
86. 86.
86.
86 points of damage.
86 points of damage. That's a lot.
Okay,
Good
you guys,
job,
86.
Derek.
Hold on, give me a
I'm
second.
proud. I really am.
I'm going. So this is, hold on.
Wow.
So 8.
Xander
so,
might
hold on.
actually kill this.
Okay,
Well,
I have to write this down because it's a lot of numbers and math.
Yeah. Ugh.
Just say them out loud and I'll add them up for you.
Okay, 4, 6, 4, 5. So that's
19.
19.
Wow.
Okay, add 4 more to do.
23.
And then
No,
he has 4 more
to do.
rolls to make. He's
So
got
we're at
4 more
19.
rolls.
Yeah. Okay, 19.
Everybody in the chat add with
Okay.
us.
Okay. 1, 6, 4, 3.
6, 33.
So 29,
Yeah.
30, 33.
33.
Total
Wow.
of 33 points of damage. A good chunk.
That's still
Good job,
good.
Xander.
Yay!
Good
I'm proud.
job. Good job.
I feel special.
Mookton. Oh, nope, sorry. What did we just go through? Lottie, it's your turn.
Okie dokie.
But
Lottie.
before your turn, we're going to take another little comment break.
Comment break!
Rude!
Come on.
But I'm excited about comments.
We don't talk to people.
Jim is pointing out exactly why the Etten didn't take any more attacks of opportunities, because rules.
Fair enough.
Scott Denuso points out, if Jim Jam is taunting Ben, does that make Jim Jam a troll? This is all because I came up with the character Harry Plopper, and I made him say Harry Plopper 18 times during a stream.
Crossbearer says, aren't they all short? So wouldn't a giant to them be someone 5'6"?
We were all originally short for our races.
Fair point.
3.
That's pretty
3,
tall,
3,
guys. 5'6"? That's tall.
But currently, half the party is fairly tall.
That's true.
We're all
I didn't know.
Starting
Sorry, I would have been short and fat. I didn't know.
Yeah, come on!
We're all tall in our hearts. That's all that matters.
B. McAllister says,
That's
oh,
me
look.
in real life, Derek.
Yeah.
B. McAllister says, oh, look, Ben is mean in this one.
Yeah, he is.
I got one from Scott Denuso here when Lottie climbed up Jacoby. Stepping on Jacoby's head will not harm him.
Of course not. He has no wisdom.
And this one's my favorite so far. Silent H says, and everyone in the cave is blinded and deafened by a lightning bolt. Danger close.
Jesus.
Wow.
Terrible.
All right, let's get back into it. Lottie, it is your turn. Top of round 3. What are you going to do?
Well, I
Quick.
would like to take a it jumped and I'm not okay.
Where'd you go?
Into the darkness. I want to take a 5-foot step forward.
Okay, that makes more sense than just flinging yourself through the whole map.
And then I want to use a targeted strike with my scimitar.
Of course. What are you targeting?
Arms. Arms.
Arms.
Do both arms have a flail in it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna target whatever arm is closer to me,
The
obviously.
one that's been hitting you is the left arm.
Yeah, I want to target that arm. So, if the attack succeeds, in addition to the normal damage, the target suffers an effect. I will also use Precise Strike.
Oh, great. So proud of you.
I know,
I actually
thank you.
am very proud of my wife because she's awesome. But
Ooh, it's an 18 on the die, which means it's a critical threat.
Yeah.
The total would be 31 if it matters.
Oh, whoa.
yeah, that's a hit. Now roll to confirm.
Okie dokie.
Ooh, not so good.
21.
That is a confirmed critical hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull out that critical hit deck.
Critical death.
Okay. Tell Hana when to stop.
Now.
What kind of damage is this?
Slashing or piercing?
Piercing.
Piercing is spun around. Normal damage, and target is flat-footed for 1 round.
All right. Well, Ben, it's 28 points of damage.
28 points of damage?
Yes.
No, it's not doubled. It's normal.
We're going to have another chat about this offline. It should be 28, but I know you're only going to take 14.
It is, Jamie, when we use the cards, if it says
Offline.
double damage,
Now,
it's double
you
damage.
drop your flame.
Sidebar.
He drops his flame.
Sidebar.
Tell him, Jamie.
He's like puking over here in the corner. He's spinning around. He's got
This
like
poor
these
guy.
gross thing. He
like-
wants to scratch his back. This
So
is
what
terrible.
I imagine is Lottie goes to like slice his arm.
Yeah.
Or I guess pierce, yeah, to make him drop the flail. And as she pierces him, he loses balance and drops and like fumbles around.
And the
which
other one
makes me
looks at
so
him and
happy.
goes, "Charles, why'd you drop your flail?" And he goes, "Oh no, I'm just really itchy and all."
I
She hit
can't.
me. She hit me. All right, we continue on. Do you have another attack?
It's a full attack to target.
Okay, great. Thank you. We are being rated by Fabled 42. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. This group is just fighting and netting and killing the Etten very, very fast. Sora, what do you want to do?
To cast
Fable.
Flare.
Thank you.
Let's cast Flare.
Fortitude negates.
Fortitude. That one's going to be a 19, so I believe it will negate
that's
your
just-
flare.
Just
We
You
move
said.
on.
Yeah.
Do you want to move anywhere?
no.
All right. Vincenza, it is your turn.
I'm going to get a little bit closer.
Get a little
And I'm
bit
going to
closer.
cast, I'm going to raise my hands and cast Enlarge Person to Jacoby.
Oh boy!
I'm the biggest person ever!
Jacoby is now large. Yikes.
So if I'm
Could have
using my
capped it on me,
halberd,
but fine.
that means I roll a
Yeah.
d12 instead of a d10. Is that correct, Ben?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask a follow-up question. This is a Giant's Bane halberd. So instead of rolling 2d6, would I roll 2d8?
No, that's
What if-
don't be
but-
ridiculous. The
but-
magical effect isn't doubled.
But what if I said please?
Or two.
The question is, can you even fit in the wall next to Lottie? Are you even able to
I
get
mean, you
up
can't go
to
anywhere
it?
else over here.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
No, it's
Then
not.
we'll deal with it
Stay
when it's
on
my
the wall.
turn.
Okay. Yeah, you over here?
Yeah, Vincenza, you do. Okay, you're making your way all the way along the wall.
I want to get closer. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell him that because he
I
has
mean, you
control
can
of the
come
mouse.
down the wall and walk over there and get back up on the wall.
I kind of like. I kind of like being on the wall.
All right, she's on the wall. And now it's Mookton's turn. Mookton, you are on Ripgob. What do you do?
Oh yeah. So I just saw Jacoby get huge, right?
Yeah.
It's getting smaller.
Yeah.
Whoa, you'll
I've on Mookton, grab Lance, and I'm going to do a wheeling spirited charge on this thing, Ben.
Okay.
Whoa.
So I can charge, and my friends do not impede the movement, so I'm going to have to actually charge underneath Jacoby, turn, and then come and hit this big guy.
Okay, and with the lance, you are able to be 10 feet away and still do this. Show me where...
Is there enough room for me to charge past him or no?
No.
No, my lance is 10 feet.
All right, so I'm so sorry, dude. I don't see a spot that's open for you. If you can find me a spot that's open, that's 10 feet away from this guy.
Oh, damn, because Jacoby's huge now. Man,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. This is my favorite thing ever.
So if you want to do something else, I'll let you do something else. But there's just that hallway got clogged up real fast.
Always does. Always does.
Sorry.
It's okay. I do lots of damage when there's nobody in my way. Get out of my way.
Well, Jacoby is always in your way, but it is Jacoby's turn.
It's my turn. Can I step to the opposite side of this guy?
No.
Come on, though. Can I?
You can
do
try and
whatever
get
you
past it. If you get past its CMD, you can do it. Otherwise, he just gets to knock you down.
All right. I'm just gonna chop this guy.
All right. So you reach out with your halberd. Now that you're big, you can reach out and hit him.
Hit him.
Get him.
Let's see. That's dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 is a hit.
Okay.
Only because he's so sick.
Giant Spain halberd. Oh, 1, 6, 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. I refuse.
Hit him again.
I refuse.
Sorry, I've got my advanced template on. That's 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, let's try this again. That's better. Okay, 7, 8, 9, plus 7 for 18, for 16 points of damage.
And you kill Grover and Shaw.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Good job.
First giant you face, and all of a sudden it's no problem.
I'm especially glad that as the guy with all the Giant Spain weapons, I got to kill the giant. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Everybody's so nice that way, aren't they?
They're so nice.
All right. I'll tell you a little bit more about this space now that you're in it. The air in this 40-foot-high cave is thankfully freshened by a brisk breeze whistling through from the north. Yet the dozens of mostly eaten fire pelts, deer, and even a few humans heaped along the walls fill the room with a stomach-turning stink.
Ew.
What do you do?
Gross.
Doesn't stink to me.
Does anyone smell that?
I'm used to this.
Yes.
It smells kind of harmless on a...
It smells disgusting in here. Oh, I came down, by the way. I'm not flying anymore.
Okay.
What else do we see? Can we roll a perception check?
Yeah.
If anything else is like hidden?
Dirty 20 on perception.
I don't see anything.
Michael Jordan on perception.
Michael Jordan.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's more than that. 25.
You all see that this
I got that reference.
This creature
Sorry.
doesn't really have anything with it. It has its armor. It has 2 flails, and it has 4 javelins. But other than that, there's nothing really there. And it does seem to have had like a little home. A home here.
Can I take those javelins?
They are giant javelins.
But I'm big right now, right?
So right now, yes. But in a few minutes, when you're not very big, you could take them.
Right, I'm gonna take these javelins.
Or
Javelin.
poor guy was just living his life, and then you bunch of murderers came in. So
No, I come in, I try to be nice to him, and then they try to smush me.
you don't know his story. You don't know what happened before.
Well, I feel like the last person we tried to save and be nice to, that didn't really work out for us.
But I will also tell you that around the corner in his living abode, there's some treasure.
Treasures.
Yeah.
Treasures.
He's got this sleeping cave over here, and in it there are 693 gold pieces, 1,240 silver pieces, a velvet pouch containing 6 pearls, a phylactery of positive channeling.
It goes on your head.
A what?
A crown?
A phylactery of positive channeling.
Ooh.
It is
Okay.
it's pretty cool if you have the channel positive energy feature. A scroll. Oh, well, there's 1, 2, 3 scrolls, and a scroll case that's made of ivory with strips of jade. It looks to be pretty fancy itself.
Yes. This guy
Anybody
must be
can-
collecting. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, anybody want to see what these scrolls are?
Oh, yes.
I do. I'm down.
While they're all doing that, Ben, this right up here, is that another ledge to get on top or to go up higher?
No, that is that's a ledge going up.
About how high up is that?
And that one's not far. These seem like stairs, like you face the whole way. Not too far of a. Not too
Still
far.
my
of a
grappling.
climb.
Yeah, I would.
All of you
I want
in chat can pipe down.
Ben, I asked, they answered.
I don't
I'm right.
care. I am right, and therefore they go off of the GM's rules. That is my ruling. It is final. I will never be wrong about it, and if we are, then I'm throwing away the deck.
Oh my god.
I was just gonna say I want to grab, because I was still over here. I want to grab the rope and the grappling hook and make my way over here.
Sure.
To at least try to see if I can get up here, scout ahead while everybody's looking through everything else.
Lottie is going to go back and get the Oh, sorry, you said you got that. Never mind.
Oh boy, this chat is still going on. Jim Jam, you do for ×3 or ×4. If you do normal damage, then you do ×2. All right, and if it says double damage, then you get the ×3. Or if it's a ×4, you get ×3 and then ×4 if it's double. Get out of here.
Ben, no, you are very wrong. I'll tell you why later, but I'd like to move the story forward.
Yes, there are some optional rules on the back of this card. We'll look at them and we'll figure it out, but let's keep going.
Oh, get out of here, all of you. We move the story
I can't
forward.
wait for the
You
sidebar.
all die
moving forward.
now. Story over. I just hit my thing.
I knew it,
I'm
guys.
a mess in here. You ruined me.
See, we're at the end of the last book.
Dang it! I just got a jack of the
feel to
mini.
have your game ruined.
You know what? All of you should be a little bit upset for those of you that like Dat Venom, because I just knocked all the Dat Venom characters down. Paragon Trigger made all those. I hope I didn't break any. I
You know,
really
there's only
sincerely hope I
one
didn't break any.
person. There's one person we can blame.
You. The okay, so it's been a good 20 minutes. How does everybody feel? Are you all...
I'm giant, and I'm loving it.
I would tell you that you've kind of had a long day, and
Yes, please.
this place is
I've used up a lot of
sticky.
spells.
This place is gross, but it's safe?
I have an alarm system. Lottie, the first scroll was 25 for me.
Shaking, be careful.
Well, it looks like a scroll of something.
Yeah, it's I'll tell you all the scrolls. That's a good roll. This is a scroll of Cone of Cold, a scroll of Hold Monster, and a scroll of Telekinesis.
Oh, Jean Grey.
Ooh!
Call me Jean Grey.
Cone of Cold, telekinesis, and what was the middle scroll again?
Hold Monster.
Oh.
Like in an endearing way, or
No.
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 Stop doing anything that you're doing. But Mookton, after a while, if you all want to move forward, you can move forward. If you don't, you can rest. It's up to you.
how's everybody feeling? We binged up with all the wands, right?
Yeah, I'm at full charge.
Oh, I'm not. I would like rest, but if everybody else wants
Can we
to
use the
I can.
wands? Can we use the wands that Sora? I'm sorry. Why don't we use the wands that Sora got to make you feel better?
Well, we can, but I am not going to be much help if we move on from here. I'm almost out of spells.
Yes.
I've got like
Me
one spell left, so.
Same here. I'm half my spells. I think it's best if we rest, and I have I have an alarm system I can set up for our safety.
Well, I can always put it up here at the top of this step. I can scoot forward a little bit, and I can set an alarm just in case.
Oh, that's all right if you want to do that. What's going on?
So sorry.
Other dog. Coda.
Kona decided to come pay everybody a visit. He's the official dog of the stream.
Oh, nah.
Just
Oh,
really
don't tell
enjoys when
Piper.
Jason laughs. If Jason laughs, the dog goes crazy.
All right, well, I think if everyone wants to sleep, then we could sleep. And then I just immediately fall asleep.
Yeah, you wouldn't probably want to fall asleep next to the dead bodies right next to you, but, I mean, you do.
Of course I do.
Yeah. So you make your way into the sleeping chamber, maybe?
Yes.
So you all make your way into the sleeping chamber. Mookton works his way up the stairs, and it's actually a climb check. So Mookton, if you would like to make a climb check.
I'm gonna, hopping off a rip job, climbing up, 17 on the die.
Yeah, so you're able to climb up a little ways, and you see that the stairs go up a bit, and they lead to a landing, assuming you don't want to go much further than the landing. But
Yeah. Right. No, I would maybe about like right here set that alarm.
Okay.
Just so it's around the corner, so we can at least be prepared and it can't see us. Hopefully right away. So I go up there, set the monkey alarm here. And then I'd come back down and I would tell everybody, be like, I don't mind staying up for a while. Everybody else can sleep. I can wait for a while.
Oh, if we're taking watch, I'll take watch.
Oh,
you fell asleep.
I know. It's too late now.
I'll wake him up. I'll wake him up on second watch because I know most of the rest of you need full night's sleep. We can take middle.
Who's on first watch?
Right.
I can do first watch with Mook.
Okay. And so Vincenza and Xander, the early watches the next day.
Yes.
First watch comes. Sora and Mookton have a nice fire set up in the cave. The breeze is still blowing. The water is still rushing outside. And you can hear that it's still raining a lot. Roll a perception check.
That is a 26.
21.
Ooh.
You hear some jawing up through the caveway. It doesn't get closer and it sounds very far away. And the alarm never goes off. The two of you are here together, and you hear that. Is there anything that you say or talk to each other about?
I feel like I'm afraid to make any sound because we don't want to draw any attention. But I'm just going to kind of like touch Mookton and look like, do you hear that?
Mookton's face gets a little, when like a fruit starts out green and then it starts to turn red in its changing of color. That's kind of what starts to happen, and then Mookton realizes that that you're trying to say something to Mookton. What do you do, Mookton?
Mookton will just look and kind of start doing this, like his face is getting warm and stuff. I see something up there. I don't think we should go look, shall we? Because we had the alarm. I think we'll be okay, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. If it goes off, we have to be ready, but maybe we'll just wait and see.
Unless we move closer to the opening, and then we can peek around the corner as well, too. So more sitting kind of in the mouth of the cave and looking up there.
You say, how sneaky are you? Are you good? Are you a good sneaker?
Are you good sneaky or bad sneaky?
Are you good sneaky?
I'm a 19 on the die plus a 13 sneaky.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him. That is a 18.
What kind of vision do you have?
Me? Dark vision.
Okay. What about you, Mookton?
Dark vision.
Dark vision. You also roll climb checks, because, these stairs are difficult to climb. Big. Maybe not meant for runs.
Also 18.
Climb is an 11.
Oh.
Mookton doesn't seem to be able... He's so small, Sora. He doesn't seem to be able to make it up this time. He's been tired throughout the day.
Oh.
He doesn't fall, but he kind of stumbles, and some of the rock seems to break away. Maybe he's a little less stealthy than he thought that he was.
Oh.
What do you do?
I'm gonna whip around and
You can make another climb check, Mookton.
Can I help him? Can I
Absolutely.
Reach down and
extend out your hand to Mookton. Roll the strength check.
That is
strength check.
Just for Sora, not for Mookton.
Okay.
That's an 8. Ooh.
8. So she reaches down, but it's not very strong, so it doesn't really help you. But roll that climb check.
Oh, 16 rolled over. It's a 12.
12. Still, he's jumping and kicking and making quite a bit of noise. You could try again.
I'm gonna say, stay here, and I'm gonna see if I can see anything.
Sora going up alone while the rest of the group sleeps.
You doing?
There's an alarm. Everyone will wake up.
She creeps up the stairs one by one, these tall, giant stairs. And she reaches an opening. Across the opening, she sees that it's raining down. It's dark. It's hard to look out there. And it covers a huge distance in front of you. To your left, there's a lake, Sora, a deep one at that. And to the right, a 300-foot drop down to the bottom. Roll a perception check.
22.
22. In the darkness, you can see that there are 5 lumbering shapes. 4 of them are sleeping. 1 of them is awake. They don't seem to notice you. What do you do?
I'm gonna turn around and go back.
You're sure you don't want to sneak over there and kill them all?
Yeah. Let me think about that.
Yeah, you haven't rested, right? So you have no spell slots?
One
Go
spell.
for it.
Yeah, that sounds like a smart thing to do. I'm going to go back and tell Mookton what I saw.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
It's a 10, I think.
Dirty 20.
You make your way back climb all the way down. You see that Mukden is over there.
I'm gonna quietly climb over to him and say, "There are 5? I already forgot. 4 or 5? 5.
5.
5 more that way, and a lake and a big drop." Wait, it cut out. What did you say?
I said it's at the top of the dam.
I guess so.
Okay, what they didn't see you, did they?
They didn't see me, no.
Okay, so I think we should be okay if we know what's up there, and we can tell whoever watches next. We let them know what to look out for.
Yeah, I think that's the best we can do. We're certainly not going over there, but we should definitely stay quiet.
Cool.
You wake up Lottie and Jacoby next.
What?
Put my hands over his mouth.
I'm just gonna repeat back what I saw. 5 sleeping guys. Big lake, big drop.
Is the alarm still in place?
I think so. I didn't set it off. We didn't set it off. So as far as we know, it's fine.
Right. We'll watch. You sleep.
And be real quiet.
I'm good at that.
I'm gonna look at Lottie
And I'll march back and forth in front of the group. Albert on shoulder.
That's perfect, Jacoby. You stay here and protect everyone. If we hear anything, I'll go to it, see what it is, and I'll come back to you.
Right.
And Lottie will...
And Lottie, roll your perception checks. You'll light what?
The ever-burning torch.
All right.
14.
Dirty 20.
You spend the rest of the middle of the night, and you don't hear anything. You don't hear any more sounds. You don't hear an alarm go off. Nothing.
Well, I guess we wake up Vincenza and Xander.
Right.
You wake up Vincenza and Xander.
Poke Vincenza in the face until she wakes up.
Xander or me?
No, you. Vincenza.
Stop.
It's your turn to watch.
You're so annoying. All right.
Shh. You gotta be quiet when you watch.
Right. So
we saw a drop.
Am I awake yet?
Yes, I would have woken you up.
Okay.
I could poke your face too. 2 pokes at the same time.
I'm like,
he's very talented.
2 weapon fighting right there.
All right.
What did you say?
Sora saw 4 or 5 sleeping things. The top of these stairs seems like the top of the dam, and lake, and then a big drop.
Hey, you know what? I just thought of something. When we came up here, what's his name? The little green fella. He was saying that the dam's not going to hold much longer. Should we be resting right now?
I need my spells, Jacoby.
You're right.
It's all right. Just go to bed.
And then I gotta say,
let's take a step back. There's 5. And we're supposed to... Okay. Great. Awesome. I'm panicking, basically, low-key.
She didn't say what they were, who they were. We don't know. All she saw was 4, maybe 5 sleeping figures.
Right.
Even scarier.
All right. Keep watch. See you in a bit.
All right. Good night.
Would you like the light?
Okay.
Yes, please.
I'll leave the ever-burning torch with them.
Thank you.
All right.
And you see us kind of pulling back and forth, trying to take the torch from one another.
Is that what happens? You all...
We're just, the whole night, we're just like...
Yeah.
All right. So why don't you 2 roll me a perception check as well?
25.
25.
Oh, well. A strong 8.
Strong. After a while, Vincenza, you hear a quick.
Oh, it's my alarm.
I was like, that's the monkey alarm.
But as you're,
I'm okay.
As you're
Okay,
listening
buddy.
and listening fiercely, the noise travels away from you.
Oh no! They stole our alarm.
What?
Lucas! I found a monkey! Oh, what?
I wake everyone up and I go.
Oh, Lucas! I'm telling you, I found a monkey! It's tiny, though! Never seen a monkey so small! You're an idiot, Grog! Get over here!
It's the morning.
I assume we're all awake now.
Yeah, you're all.
Jack's still asleep.
Did they steal my monkey alarm?
Take the monkey alarm off of your.
Oh. We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
What do you do? Where do you go?
What happened?
Those things stole the alarm last night.
Or you mean right now?
Like an hour ago.
Only an hour ago? You woke us all up.
Well, it just woke us up. Do you know what time is?
So, do we move forward and up? Is everyone ready?
I'm ready.
I'm
I'll
ready.
pull out my long sword.
Are we all healed up?
Everybody's ready. You all wake up, you climb up, and out in front of you is Skull's Crossing, the top of the dam. The upper walk of Skull's Crossing is relatively clear of rubble, though a 3-inch layer of water has pooled across much of its surface. Here and there, sections of the dam's surface have crumbled away, although this damage appears relatively old. A tower of skull-shaped domes sit at the center of the dam's walk. To the north surge the choppy waters of the Storval Deep, while to the south, the slope of the dam's face drops away nearly 300 feet to a muddy lake below. And normally this would be about the time that I say, and we'll pick this up next week. But not this time. That's right.
The drama.
We're going a little bit long.
Oh.
I have pulled you all over to a new map.
Nude map?
I love a nude map.
Gracious. On top of Skull's Crossing. Please set yourself up in a marching order.
We are.
Put me up at the front.
Oh yeah, definitely. Jack.
I'll be at the back by Xander.
All right. Xander is on into the
Xander
water.
just went off the map.
All right, no, that's fair. If Xander wants to go into the water, that's fine. We can make that happen. Is that really where you want to be, Xander?
No, but
I don't.
Put yourself on the map.
I'm trying. My computer's old. I'm trying my best.
Sora, where do you want to be?
Towards the back, but not the last person. Maybe like second to last.
All right, you're in a perfect spot, right where you are.
Which way are we going?
Across the way. So you have started over here, and you are traveling. This is from west to east, and east is over here. And across the way, you see a good group.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Oh.
Are they single?
What?
And,
Are they single?
Ew.
And one of them is over here on the edge, and he's holding this monkey. And he's like, I don't know what I should do, Maluga. Should I throw it off the edge, or should I keep it right here?
Oi! Stop in the name of the law! Surrender that monkey!
Maluga, I think the monkey's talking to me.
Wait, is the monkey talking to him?
What are you saying, monkey?
No, Jacoby.
What? Stop in the name of the law! Surrender that monkey!
Talking to me, you all hear it? And he takes it. I'm afraid of things that are talking to me. Takes it, and he prepares to hurl it over the edge. Lottie, what? I mean, you're shaking your finger. No. What do you got to say now?
I don't want him to do that.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
Shoot him.
All right. Let's everybody roll initiative.
My monkey alarm.
Oh, what a waste.
My monkey alarm.
Well, it's our monkey alarm.
Nat 20 for a 24.
Nat 20 for a 24.
Yeah.
Waste of a nat 20.
19.
Yeah.
19 for Xander.
16.
16 for Sora.
That 20's never a waste.
16.
Never a waste.
16 for me too.
Ooh, who has the higher initiative modifier?
16 for me too.
I have a 3.
I have a 2.
All right, perfect. And then where is Lottie going?
18.
18. So you're right after Xander. All right, here we go. I'm spreading these out. I got my thing back, and I turned off chat because all of you are the worst. All right, Jacoby, you are... Well, Lottie, you do have an action. Action.
Right, I'm
What
going
are
to
you
shoot
going
it.
to do?
I'm going to shoot it.
All right, you shoot. It's outside of your
I'ma
range.
shoot it.
So you're going against its flat-footed AC right here. Go ahead, take your shot. You're going to take a -4 cumulatively.
Why?
Human.
Because your range on your pistol is, what, 20? Cumulatively.
I do not have it written down. Bad player.
I think it's 20 feet, so you're 60 feet away.
Okay, so -4 on this.
Yeah.
25.
25.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a hit. Roll damage.
Yeah.
I would hope I'm aiming for his hand to make him drop the monkey on the hard surface. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. All right, you crush into this thing, and it takes some damage. She's like, "Oh, the monkey shot my hand."
I can't.
These guys are my people.
No, don't
Yeah,
to them.
Jacoby, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I'll double move up to whichever one has the monkey.
That would be this one right here on the edge. So you double move up to the one on the edge. Here's the deal. If I put you right here, you could be right next to them. If I put you right on the edge, though, that's a little bit more precarious.
No, I want to be able to attack both of these guys.
Okay, so I'll put you right there. You go ahead and do what you're going to do.
Let's see. I moved twice. Can I grab the monkey?
No, you cannot. That's 2 actions. But you sounded like you were going to say something, so I
surrender that talking monkey.
And it is now Malugus' turn. He says, "See what I said, you idiots! There's somebody here! Everyone to arms!" And he bursts out. You could see this is the dude right here. And he sees you, Jacoby. Rips out his ogre hook, and through his buddies, he steps 5 feet and takes 2 attacks.
Bring it.
Power attack. That is going to be, it's a natural 17. So it's definitely a hit because we're up in the 30s at that point. Then the next one also comes in.
Uh-huh.
That's a leaner.
Convenient.
Huh.
Interesting.
No, you're not allowed to cheat more than one time in a stream.
Do it.
Cheat at all. This is a natural 20.
Do it.
So go ahead and break out the critical hit deck. And I'm going to roll some damage.
Oh my goodness Christ.
What kind of damage is this?
This is going to be piercing.
Piercing. Kidney piercing.
Boy, my kidney!
Double damage, and target is sickened for 2d4 rounds. Fortitude negates.
Okay. So fortitude.
I got good fortitude.
Oh boy. What's the save DC on there? Does it have one?
It doesn't have one, no.
Okay, so we're gonna go against what? We'll go against its CMD. That'll be the fortitude. That seems like a fair choice. So roll a fortitude save.
Okay, that is 25.
Okay. 25. You are safe for your fortitude save. Here's the thing about an ogre hook. It is a ×3 crit.
So I will point out, and I'm not trying to instigate in any way, but
it's double damage.
It says double damage, or did it say normal
so that
damage?
would mean if it did normal damage, it would be ×2. But since it is double damage, it is going to get its full critical amount.
Okay.
The first one does a total. Oh boy, dude, I'm so sorry. This might be the end for good old Jacoby.
Oh no!
I just bought a mini.
Yeah. 11 plus 15 is 20, 26. So that's 26.
Okay.
First attack.
I can cop that. No problem.
Here comes the crit.
What is it, Ben?
And I'm doing it.
Ben.
84 points of damage.
I'm so dead.
And with that, you see Jacoby rush up to save a little monkey clock, an alarm, still screeching. And with 2 strikes, Jacoby has died.
He just bought a mini.
Jason, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna black out. Well, I don't know if we can black out half of your screen, but we're gonna black out.
I can move
screen for just a little bit and let you deal with it. When we come back and we do comments, please jump back in.
Yeah, absolutely.
But for the moment, if you don't mind.
No, yeah, of course.
All right, we continue along.
I love how he's
Xander.
laughing. We're all in shock.
Xander, it's your turn.
Can I have a grieving moment for a second? So I go, oh! I look at everybody. I'm like, no. I move 20 feet forward. I think that's 20 feet right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I look back at Lottie. And I'm just like, what do I do?
You blast him with fire. For Jack.
So I cast Burning Hands.
You're not close enough to cast Burning Hands.
But I feel like it's one of the things like I try, but nothing happens. You know what I mean?
Do you want to cast a spell that will get to them?
Yeah.
Casting.
I want to.
Something that you've been waiting to cast for a very long time.
That we're always in the way.
That now that nobody's over there, you could cast?
Black Tentacle?
Yeah.
I'm not too far?
No, you can cast.
Oh,
Black
yes,
Tentacle.
please. I thought I had to be closer. Please.
Okay.
That's literally what I want to use.
You cast Black Tentacles. All right. Here we go. I'm pulling it up.
Oh, I have it right here. Sorry.
That's all right. Do I have any save that I need to make?
Not on here to say you have one. But
It goes in a 20-foot radius spread. It's got no saving throw. And each creature must make a combat maneuver check. Each round, the area of the spell, a target is a target of a combat maneuver check made to grapple each round at the beginning of your turn, turning that round into Black Tentacles, including the round that Black Tentacles is cast. So go ahead. I need you to roll. You can get each and every one of them. I need you to roll 5 CMB checks.
CMB checks. My CMB, right?
No. You are going to do this at a plus 13. No. Just roll it once. Roll it once.
The D20, right?
Yep.
Okay. Come on. You said plus 13?
Mm-hmm.
23.
23. You see that all 4 of the littler ones are currently grappled by these black tentacles that rise up off of this dam, but the head guy, the one who just killed Jacoby, he is perfectly fine. Lottie, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Take 2 shots at that one, and then the guy to the south of that.
Okay. Roll your attacks.
18 on the die.
Okay.
So 28.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then the second one will be only a 14.
Okay. That one is a miss because they are outside of your range increment. So
6 points on the first hit.
6 points on the first hit. We continue along. Do you want to take a 5-foot step?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Vincenza, it is your turn. Actually, I can't ever tell. Yeah, Vincenza, it's your turn.
Seeing that the black tentacles didn't do anything.
No, they have done. They've grappled all 4 of the little ones.
Right,
Actually,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to say.
With the grappled condition, you actually do hit that other one.
Oh.
So go ahead and roll damage.
It's a 1.
Oh boy.
Damn it.
Don't the tentacles do damage too?
No, they are just grapple.
If the tentacles succeed in
They
grappling
take
a foe,
1d6 plus 4. Yep. So Derek, roll some damage. Good call. I missed that.
1d6 plus 4. Got it.
Yep.
I think I saw Jim Jam bring that up.
Well, thank you, Jim Jam. I just missed it.
And each round that the black tentacles succeed on a grapple check, it deals an additional 1d6 plus 4 of damage.
Right. That's each round. It just gains its damage.
4
points to everybody. Boom.
No, it's 4 plus 4, right?
4 plus 4, 8. Sorry, yes, 8. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, they're taking some damage in there. Now things are going poorly for them. But still, this leader is in charge and doing well. Vincenza, what are you going to do?
So what I was saying is, seeing that Xander cast those tentacles and it only did damage and grappled the ones that looks tinier and nothing to the biggest one, I'm going to dispel magic on the biggest one.
Okay. I can just tell you that you dispel magic, and it has no effect on him. He
That's
is
fine.
not a caster.
I didn't know if he had something lingering on him. That's all.
Right. All right. So would you like to move anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up a little bit closer. I was
Okay.
touching the wrong screen. But you can move on to someone else. I'm
All
not
right,
gonna move all
Sora,
the way
it
up there.
is your turn.
Okay, we're back on roll 20. I'm gonna move up to here, and then I'm going to cast Summon Nature's Ally and summon a wolf.
All right, you summon a wolf. It comes running up next to you. Let me get my wolf out here and bring it over to the page. That will come up next round.
Okay.
It'll be wherever you want it, but you can have it. It is Mookton's turn. Mookton, all you've ever wanted is room to work, and now Mookton, you have it.
I saw my captain go down.
Yeah, you did.
Aww.
Oh, buddy.
I saw my leader and my captain go down. So Mookton is going. You just see Mookton just go, no, captain! And he's going to do a spirited charge directly at the one in front of him to hit this guy right here.
Okay, roll your attack.
14 on the die plus the numbers is Michael Jordan.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a hit. Roll damage.
That's okay. That's going to take me a second. That was with Lance. Spirited charge. Okay. And rage.
There's so much math when it comes to rage, and then adding in all that junk.
Shit. Yeah. 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. You crush into this thing. He's looking very bad off. It's now their turn, and they're all going to try to escape this grapple. I don't know if they'll be able to do it. That's a 4 on the die, so no. The second one, the one that is directly in front of Lottie, it escapes its grapple. Then the next one is not going to escape either. And the one that is right on the edge, it does escape. However, because it is over there on the edge, it needs to make an acrobatics check. And it's perfectly fine. So the two, one in the middle and one on the outside, the southern edge, they both are out of their tentacles. That is their standard action, and then they're going to rush forward 30 feet. So let me go ahead and do some math here, and it's actually Biggin's turn too, and he feels fine. So this guy's going to get up to here, and this guy's going to move away from the edge to here. Okay, they move right up to there, and Biggin sees Mookton, his closest enemy, and is going to step up here to attack him. That's more than a 5-foot step, so he only gets one strike.
Does that incur AOO for me?
No, not unless you can attack outside of 10 feet.
Oh, I didn't see how far he was. Okay, okay. I got you.
So he rolled a natural 20 last time, but this time he critically fumbles. So I'm going to roll to see if that is the case again. And if he confirms his fumble, that's going to be a 29. So he doesn't confirm, but he misses Mookton entirely. We continue on. It is now Xander's turn. Xander, your black tentacles, they are still stuck in there. So they can roll to automatically continue their grapple. Go ahead and roll. All you need to do is not roll a natural 1.
Okay.
And actually, the main guy, you need to roll again. So roll your d20 twice.
Okay.
And the second one, the first one, as long as it's not a natural 1, they're going to deal some damage. And then the second one, we're going to try and get this big guy.
The one is 14. It's so close.
13.
It teeter-tottered over to 14 from 20. So
all right. That is a 27. And you have this leader grappled. Roll 1d6 plus
Nice.
4. You're gonna deal some damage.
Total of 8.
Total of 8 points of damage.
I keep getting
All right.
4.
We move on. It is Lottie's turn. Oh, actually, Xander, you have a whole other round. P.S. You've killed one of the ogres. Congratulations.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes.
Oh, yay. I have another kill. I have so many kills. It
You
makes
have
me
your
so happy.
whole turn, dude. You can make a lightning bolt attack.
I was going to say, I want to do lightning bolt, actually.
Yeah, because it's going to go straight through those two and the leader. All right. So reflex saves on both of their parts to have this damage. First one's a natural 18 for that ogre in front. So what's your DC?
My DC.
5.
Wait, hold on.
DC
Sorry.
of the spell, and I'll figure out the
It's
next one.
it's a spell save DC. It's 18. You said it's
Okay.
a third level.
Okay,
yeah, 18.
So both of them save. Well, yep, both of them save, but no, because he's denied his dex bonus. The guy in the front saves. The guy in the back, the leader, does not save. Roll your 8d6.
Good.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Sick.
I'm ready to help with math.
Okay. Thanks, math teacher Jamie.
Thanks,
Okay.
Mom.
Thanks, Mom. 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1.
12 so far.
12. And then... Okay. 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2.
5?
13 plus 12 is 25.
25.
So you see the leader takes 20. Malugus takes 25 points of damage. This other guy takes 12 points of damage as he jumps out of the way of your attack. We continue on. Now, do you want to move anywhere?
Me?
Yes, you have a move action.
Yes, I want to move. I want to move right here, actually. I'm going to get closer, but also further away at the same time.
Sounds good. We move on. It's Lottie's turn. Lottie, what are you going to do?
Lottie's going to move up 15 feet, which should still be 5 feet out of their reach.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Point blank shot
Okay.
on that guy.
On that guy in front. Take your shot.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Against touch AC, absolutely. Roll your damage.
7 points.
7 points. He looks like he is teetering on the edge, on the brink of glory. We move on. It is now Vincenza's turn. Vincenza, what do you do?
Seeing Xander being almighty and powerful with that lightning bolt, I want to do lightning bolt just as
Come
bad
on.
too.
Wow.
I'm going to go straight through those two on the bottom.
Straight through the two on the bottom. They get reflex saves as well. A 17 for the first one. And that guy that's grappled is definitely taking full damage. What's your spell DC, or what's your DC?
18.
Oh,
Again.
boy. Here we go. 8d6 worth of damage.
86. So I'm going to roll 4 first. Here we go, math.
Yeah, I got you. Oh. The first 4, that's already 23.
23.
Roll them again.
Okay.
20.
You don't need to roll anymore because they're both dead.
Yeah!
You just rushed them. All right. We continue along. Sora, it is your turn. You now have a wolf. Wherever you want to place this wolf, you can place that wolf.
I might as well put it up here.
All right. You place the wolf
Can I place
directly
it? Okay.
in front. It can attack on its turn, so go ahead, make your attack rolls.
Okay, it's gonna do a bite.
Bite.
Okay. Hold on, I want to use a different dice. It's a +2. That's on the edge. Hold on. 14.
14. It tries to bite, but this thing has thick skin, and it's really got just a tough exterior. It doesn't get through. Sora, you have your whole turn left. What would you like to do?
Okay, I want to try. I think I have to move first, 5, 10.
Stop listening to me, iPad.
I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna try to cast Itching Curse on this guy.
Okay.
It says Will Negates.
Oh, great. They have awesome will saves. That's going to be a 16.
Nah.
All right.
Nah. You curse the target with a distracting, unbearable itch. Unless the target scratches as a move action, it takes a -1 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Great. Yikes. Okay. We move on. It is now Mookton's turn. Mookton, what are you going to do?
I've been waiting for this one for a while as well too. I'm going to drop my lance, grab the Impaler Thorns, and I'm going to slam it on the ground and activate its ability. 30-foot radius burst. You have to. So both of your big guys and Sora's wolf have to make will saves. You have to make 2 of them.
All right. So the one in front is a 22, and the leader. Is this a fear effect?
No, this is not. This is a mental effect. It's not a fear effect though.
It doesn't even allow it as they rolls an 8. So you are this guy. Whatever is happening.
Okay.
Happens.
Sora, what did your wolf roll? It has to roll a will save too. 18. Okay, so the guy in front and the wolf both pass the first will save. The first will save on a fail, it's a -2 on all attacks, saving throws, skill checks, and weapon damage.
Cool. All right.
And then all 3 of them have to make a second will save as well.
Great. The first one up front is a fail, and then the leader for me is a 17.
Okay. And the puppy, Sora?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so the guy in front, he is nauseated for 1 round.
Oh, great. Nauseate's the worst.
Yep. And that thing on the big guy lasts for a total of 6 minutes as well, too.
Okay.
And just so I'm slightly out of his range.
All right.
I thought you guys
continue along. Nauseated, and he's itchy, and so he doesn't know what to do. He just starts scratching away, and so he scratches his thing, and that's all he can do. The leader is going to try and break out of the grapple.
But he has a -2.
Not going to do it. He is still grappled. Jamie, I now see why you hate chips so much. The grappled condition is terrible. We move on. Xander, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Cast another lightning bolt. I have 1 more. Yeah, 2 more. I did 1 earlier.
Right now, you're going to hit Sora's wolf if you cast
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's not going to last forever.
First things first. Roll to maintain your grapple. Roll to maintain your grapple. As long as you don't roll a natural 1, you pretty much got it.
Okay. 12.
12. Yeah, you've kept him. He is still in your grasp. Roll a d8 and add 4 to it.
Roll a d8.
Mm-hmm.
That's a double-sided die, right? Yeah.
Double-sided pyramid.
I've only been playing this
for
4 years now. Or 3 years.
Has it been 4 years? Oh my god!
It's definitely 3.
He's at 5. It's plus what?
4.
9.
9 points of damage to this guy. His tentacles are just crushing into him. We continue going forward. Xander, what do you want to do? If you want to move and get right in front of this guy and shoot a lightning bolt, you can.
Well, I can't get right in front of that. It's 20 feet.
You could go right there and shoot a lightning bolt.
Right here?
It would definitely hit the wolf, though, as well.
That's fine. Zora's fine with that, so.
All right.
That's fine.
2 reflex saves. First one is a 14, and then for the leader, That is going to be that is going to be a 9. So they're both taking full damage. You rolled 4d8 or 8d6. Sorry, not 4d8. 8d6. This guy in the front, he had 1 hit point left, so he did.
Yay! Got another kill.
Roll 8d6.
8d6, you said, right?
8d6.
86. Got it. Okay. All right. Here we go. 3, 6, 7, 13.
Okay. Now roll it. You roll. That's not all of it.
Where'd the 13 come from?
It was a 3, 3, 1, and a 6.
Oh, that was the total. I thought I was adding for you, and I was adding those numbers, and I was like, 13 does not belong.
That's not on a d6. That's not on a d6.
Yo, that's not real. And then 2, 6, 5, and 4. So
17 more. So
17.
total of 30 points of damage.
Nice.
Yikes! You're crushing this guy with lightning bolts.
I'm doing something, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
That black tentacles, man.
You didn't try to run away.
Great.
Your turn.
Lottie, just can't think straight. She shouldn't be using this pistol, but she is. She's going to move up 15 feet away from this guy and shoot.
All right.
I have precise shot, so before you try to give me a -4 penalty on that, I'm not going to take it.
Okay.
But I will use a point-blank shot.
Okay.
17 on the die makes that a 32.
Against his touch AC. I mean, I don't know if you know, but ogres, they don't really have great touch ACs. So
you can just take 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. I'll take that 7 points of damage. All right. Vincenza, what are you going to do? There's only the leader left. This leader that struck down Jacoby.
Yeah, I'm going to move to a position where I can't hit Lottie. Can I move? Adam, will you help me count?
Where do you want to go?
Somewhere where I can't hit Lottie.
I mean, you can move to here.
Okay, yeah.
Hit Lottie.
Let me go there.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
35 would be a double move.
Oh, that double move, then I can't do my action, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then I'll just then I'm just gonna cast Flaming Sphere upon it.
Okay. Cast Flaming Sphere. It once again gets a reflex save. And it definitely fails with a natural 1. So roll your damage, 4d6. This guy is just wrapped up in these black tentacles that are just pinning him to the ground.
11 points.
All right, and all of this magic is coursing through his body. He looks like he doesn't have much left. Sora, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use my wolf to bite.
All right.
Nope, that's not going to do it. That is a 12.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... Can I take out my magic short bow?
Yes, you can. Do you want to take a shot?
Actually, I don't know if I am within range. Am I right?
Yeah, you're definitely within range of a short bow.
Yeah, I'll take a shot. Ooh.
A shot.
That is a 16.
16 is a miss.
Okay.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, even when it's denied its dex bonus, it is a miss.
Okay.
It just hits one of the black tentacles that's holding it. It doesn't do any damage, but it pops right off that thing. Mookton, it's your turn. You just saw your captain go down. This is the man that did it.
Yeah, and Murta just says, "For the captain!"
Charge forward here. Wheeling charge, ride by, spirited charging attack to hit him.
Roll your attack roll.
Awesome. That's another Michael Jordan.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Roll damage.
Okay, that's better. 15.
Mookton rides by this ogre brute, and he isn't even looking, and his lance passes through this ogre's heart because he's looking at his fallen captain. He kills the ogre, and lands right next to the captain. As you're sitting there and you're panting out of rage, and you see that Captain, he's got his eyes, they're fluttering, and he looks up at you, Mookton.
So, very, very slowly, Jacoby unpins the Magnamarian symbol that was given to him and places it in Mookton's hand, closes his fist around him, and then closes his eyes.
You haven't known Jacoby for too long. But what you did know about Jacoby is that he was brave, just, strong, and that he had a good heart. He'll be missed among the Runtlords. And he sacrificed much for this group. Perhaps in doing so, he has saved a whole village. In doing so, he might have saved a whole city in Magnamar. We don't know really the extent of his actions, but we know that his sacrifice wasn't for naught. And with that, that is where we will leave you for this week.
You're the worst.
We've got a few moments. Let's end with some chat. I know they're all calling me the worst. I'll take it.
So really quick, I think I missed it in chat. What's the number 14 that everybody's throwing up there?
I think there was a little disagreement between Ben and Jamie about how critical damage is dealt, and it seems like that was the discrepancy was 14 points.
Gotcha. Scott Inuzo just says, again, Mookton, promotion.
B. McAllister says, I don't even know what this story is, but I am so upset about Jacoby.
We all are. Yeah, I think it's kind of an exciting opportunity for me in particular. I don't know if... I know we kind of covered this on our first stream, but this character was something that Ben and I kind of put together during a session. And it was just something that just kind of came out. And there wasn't a lot of planning or forethought. It was very much improvised. So I think an opportunity to join the game kind of in a much more full capacity, the way that everybody else did, I think will be a really fun opportunity. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Wow.
We have one more session before we take a break.
Uh-huh.
You haven't waited one more session. Ben.
One more session. Takes a break. I mean, this is I did not know that is how it was going to go. But dang, you guys are at the point where one crit changes everything.
That was terrible.
Yeah, and I definitely rolled high on damage, and Jacoby, like I said, Jacoby is a great character.
Yeah. Yes.
Jacoby will be missed, but he's always in our hearts.
Yeah.
Sucks because it's two good friends of Newton.
Yeah. That's very true.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's two people who is the closest to him.
But with that, we will tell you that we've had a ton of fun tonight. And even
Absolutely.
through it all, it was a blast. And this game is meant for you to fall in love with who you are. And it's also meant to be hard sometimes. And I can't wait to see what happens with this story because of this. And so we'll catch you all next time for the last episode this season of Rise of the Runtlords. See ya.